I'm Pepito. I'm the dog that produces the show, and now it is live, and I'm a dog.
Kid Vision.
We're live in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's news it. I'm Pepito.
Good to my word with a timely start. Almost so close to 1. For me, this is as close as it gets, I think. Good to see everybody. S1000, Psycor, Greg TU, Apple, Dapple, Skymer, J Money, and to Daddy. Neo's the one. Great to see you. Currently working. My bot, Live and Sleazy, the master mod. Maybe Sabrichi's kicking around somewhere. What a day. What a day to do the news, more or less. Hope everybody's having a wonderful Thursday. Hey, Matt, how you doing? Good to see you. You can indeed submit your videos. Thank you, Live and Sleazy, at thecream.team. There's all sorts of things amongst the web. How to. Other. Maybe we'll even do a conspiracy today. There's a Bigfoot thing. I'm also drinking my Rennerton water, because we're going to return to Rennerton. And we hit this sub goal, meaning I'll give it a minute in case we have any late arrivals to the stream. But at some point today, we have to nominate mayors, a new slate of mayors to run, which could be whoever you want. Could be anyone we've seen or somebody new. Mancini Smooth wants a shot. Mancini hasn't been around in a while. Maybe we should give Mancini Smooth a shot. I think we're probably going to do a Rennerton stream at some point next week. I might do it on the weekend. Yeah, the freshest, cleanest Rennerton water. Well, the freshest. Goes down just as smooth as ever. Oh, you can nominate Jeb. So the way it's going to work is I'm going to do flash polls. I think we'll do 3. And the winner of each of those polls will be a totally legitimate candidate in this very important election. Pepito, have you ever had some Rennerton water?
Yeah. Can the guy below me feed me some? My assistant that I've never named? Yeah, use your human hand, feed me it. Yeah. He fed it to me weird, he fed it kind of through my face. I'd like it if it were more solid. It gets...
Sorry, it gets a little more solid.
It gets more solid than that?
Sometimes. Depending on the part of the river you collect it from.
Give me some solid stuff.
Alright. Is Shamrock Johnson still mayor, or was it Guy O'Boglin? I think when we last left off, over a year ago. It's, the lore is difficult to follow because I've taken an extended break, but I'm pretty sure it's Guy O'Boglin, surprisingly, who will be your current mayor. It's Shamrock? Oh, it's Shamrock. It is not. Guy O'Boglin, I think. It's what Live and Sleazy is way the most likely to know. So I'm going to go with whatever Live and Sleazy says. It's Shamrock O'Johnson. Okay. It is definitely Shamrock. All right. Thank you, Live and Sleazy. I'm spreading misinformation as usual about my own cities. For some reason, I remember being in a blue wig and it being really late at night. Or I remember Guy O'Boglin being in a blue wig. Guy is not trustworthy, no. It was an afternoon at a McDonald's drive-thru. Yeah, I mean, that was 2.5 years ago. That's how he got elected. That's what brought him to the dance. Misinformation is a bin promise. Let's do a little bit before we nominate these mayors. Or I guess we'll attempt to do actual information. But it's up to you. The news here is a challenge to the viewer. You try to spot the misinformation. It's like an I Spy, but for reality. Let's do a little bit of news.
It's still your vagina. Don't
from you. Okay.
I feel like I just get up. Hurts. Ladies that against me, they want me to come.
Hello, everyone. We're going amongst the web. We'll get right to that. But first, we have to get into election stuff. Oh, that's still happening? It's happening more than ever. It's only a month away. Aren't you so excited? Well, as I've pointed out, I'm not allowed to vote because I'm a journalist. All right, I still think you're the only journalist following that, but respect, Jeff. I'm called by a higher calling. The calling of saying unbiased information that comes at me from a screen. But the way I say it is so unbiased. All I do is read. You have a lot of opinions for someone who just reads. Well, the opinions are coming from the teleprompter in my mind case. I can't control that. What can you control? My beautiful beard and hair. And I do a great job of that. That's true. All this misinformation is my reality? Well, then you're in luck, because we are talking about the election, apparently. Case just can't get enough of it. He loves to elect? I don't really have electing power. I have one beautiful vote that you shouldn't use as a journalist, to be clear. I need to get this trend going. No more voting for journalists. Making an amendment. I'll run on it. Maybe I should run for Rennerton mayor, and then I can finally change the United States Constitution. I don't know if Rennerton has that power. Well, the point is, there's election stuff happening. October surprises, courtesy of CNN. Case, they're piling up. You've run into any October surprises yet? I almost stepped in dog shit this morning. Does that count? Well, then you're gonna love this story. It's got a similar energy to it. October surprises are coming at a dizzying pace, but the question is whether grave crises at home and abroad can break a dead heat between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris in an election that's already been marked by huge turmoil. What turmoil? You know, they changed the candidate because he sort of had a full-on dementia break right in front of us. Then the other candidate almost got assassinated. Then they picked J.D. Vance, which was the biggest turmoil of all. Then a couple months later, he almost got assassinated again. Is there really that much turmoil? Hey, you know what? Good point. Maybe it's not even that much turmoil. I just think, we've got to be careful when we say words like much or huge. The White House is grappling with 3 challenges that could threaten the vice president's hopes and offer an opening to the Republican nominee's narrative of Biden-era negligence. Oh, just 3. It's good news that they're down to 3. A month before Election Day, the U.S. faces the grave possibility of being dragged into a Middle East conflagration. A port workers' strike could harm inflation-wary consumers, and political pressure is rising in the fallout of Hurricane Helene, which was my mother's name. It's really rough to see her spirit just go absolutely hog wild on the southeastern shoreline like that. You think it's your mom's spirit? They named it after her. And she was a battle axe. And a blowhard. Just like the hurricane, people have died, Jeff. She was a real battle axe. Your mother's name was Hurricane Helene? That was one of her nicknames. I'm just saying, I think it's her ghost. And Mom, I'm making a plea. Cut it out. She did. The damage is done. That's how it always goes with my mom. Trump, meanwhile, was hit on... He was? By who? Can you finish the sentence? Oh, my bad. Trump, meanwhile, was hit on Wednesday by the unsealing of a 165-page document in which Special Counsel Jack Smith gave the fullest picture of his case in federal 2020 election interference case. The ex-president has pleaded not guilty, but the filing re-injected his attempt to steal the last election into the frantic endgame of a campaign partially shaped by Democrats' claims he poses an existential threat to American democracy. It is indeed news, Eldrick. Yeah, well, I'm glad Democrats are still thinking election fraud is a winning issue for them. Well, I mean, if they do election fraud, it could be a winning issue for them. It's sort of a backup issue for both candidates, actually. Just do a little election fraud. Yeah. I mean, I do think there's a fair amount of troubling stuff in the election fraud story. I just don't know if that's going to reach any new voters at this point. Although, really, I don't know. I'm still confused as to who's making up their mind. I mean, my mind is made up that I can't, for moral reasons. But, you've got the Chets of the world that refuse to decide until the moment they're in the booth. I guess it is the Chets of the world. Indeed. Well, in relation to the Trump election fraud, as they're calling it, you're saying it like that, it's important to be non-biased and sound like you're unsure of everything case. Jack Smith's unsealed court filing says that Trump resorted to crimes after 2020 election. So he's sort of just staying the course. That's kind of presidential of him. You mean he's continuing to do crimes? He never stopped. And so I'm assuming we're on board? I think we probably shouldn't be, but yeah, a lot of people are. Donald Trump laid the groundwork to try to overturn the 2020 election even before he lost, knowingly pushing false claims of voter fraud and resorting to crimes in his failed bid to cling to power, according to a newly unsealed court filing from prosecutors that offers new evidence from the landmark criminal case against the former president. Oh, I've got to read? You're currently reading. No, I'm newsing. If I have to click on, white text or looks like a document, that's a bummer. You're just reading anyway. If this is a lower form of reading. The filing from Special Counsel Jack Smith team offers the most comprehensive view to date of what prosecutors intend to prove if the case charging Trump with conspiring to overturn the election reaches trial. Well, where's the juice? What did he do? Did he say crazy stuff? You're already bored? You're waiting for crazy stuff from Trump? He says crazy stuff. Where is it? Though a months-long congressional investigation and the indictment itself have chronicled in stark detail Trump's efforts to undo the election, the filing cites previously unknown accounts offered by Trump's closest aides to paint a portrait of an increasingly desperate president who, while losing his grip on the White House, used deceit to target every stage of the electoral process. Even talking to grandmas? Maybe. Was he not really talking to grandmas? Was he kissing fake babies? I don't think they kiss babies anymore, Jeff. And that's a mistake. Bring that back and it's a waltz, no pun intended, into the White House. So what the filing quotes Trump as telling an aide after being advised that his Vice President Mike Pence had been rushed to a secure location. Oh, I got confused. Here's what Trump said after being informed that Mike Pence had been rushed to a secure location after a crowd of violent Trump supporters stormed the U.S. Capitol on January 6th. What Trump said in response to that is, so what? However, in his defense, I do think a lot of Americans also said that, both about Pence and when Trump was nearly assassinated twice. Unfortunately, well, yeah, I do think some Americans thought that. Not that I thought that. You didn't think that, Case? Not that I thought so what. Could have been anybody that thought so what when those things happened. The details don't matter, Trump said, when told by an advisor that a lawyer who was mounting his legal challenges wouldn't be able to prove the false allegations in court. The filing states. Live and Sleazy said, so what? Oh my God, it was Live and Sleazy. Oh, now he's in trouble? No, I don't think so. I don't think anybody, I think the response to that is also, so what? He's safe, but the man was almost shot. Yeah, it was a while ago now. We forgot about it. Oh, shoot, you're right. I already forgot about it, and I don't even want to talk about it anymore. The brief was made public over the Trump legal team's objection in the final month of a closely contested presidential race. All right, we get it. The issue surfaced as recently as Tuesday night's vice presidential debate with Minnesota Governor Tim Walz. A Democrat lamented the violence at the Capitol while a Republican opponent, Case Blackwell. J.D. Vance, please. That's the first time anyone said that out loud. Ohio Senator J.D. Vance refused to directly answer when asked whether Trump had lost the 2020 race. The filing was submitted initially under seal following a Supreme Court opinion that conferred broad immunity on former presidents for official acts they take in office, a decision that narrowed the scope of the prosecution and eliminated the possibility of a trial before next month's election. Is there no other juicy, crazy stuff he said? I'm here for the crazy stuff. Yeah, if all he said is, if the new monumental reveal is that he said, so what? That's not too exciting. Assuming there's probably more serious allegations of election tampering, but kind of not clear so far. Well, it's not like we can read the whole court filing. Well, we could, but it's 165 pages long. Not it. I'm also not going to do it. The no one's it. Although the defendant was the incumbent president during the charged conspiracies, his scheme was fundamentally a private one. When the defendant lost the 2020 election, he resorted to crimes. Okay, what crimes, please? Trump campaign spokesman Stephen Chung called the brief falsehood-ridden and unconstitutional, shocking everyone. They said. That's a good defense. It's been going around a lot lately, just the nuh-uh. They said nuh-uh. Meanwhile, Smith and Democrats were hell-bent on weaponizing the Justice Department in an attempt to cling to power. So they're saying, nah, it's you. Yeah, they are kind of saying, he who filed it, dealt it. That's a stretch case. You're stretching. Sounds like you're saying, so what as well. Nah, you are. Nah, your whole camp is doing that. Well, I think your whole camp's doing it, Jeff. So, do better. You do better. You do better. Oh my God. Are we running for president right now? No, but you could run for Rennerton mayor. We'll decide that soon. I don't know if I want to. Trump, in a separate post on his Truth Social platform, said the case would end with his complete victory. Which, to be fair, he says just when asked about anything. The filing alleges that Trump laid the groundwork for rejecting the election. What does it say that's actually interesting, though? He held a lead early. He would declare victory before the ballots were counted and any winner was projected. Okay. Telling advisors, this is what he told them in an event, Trump, that he would declare victory before the ballots were counted and any winner was projected. Well, he also declared victory after the ballots were counted and said that actually the other side lied, and he's still saying that. Yeah, it's hard for it to feel like a bombshell revelation that Trump is still saying that he won. I guess he's sort of scaled it back to just saying he got cheated, but he's also just straight up said he won. Well, anyway, this is a court filing about that, so now it matters? Oh yeah, this is definitely going to matter. Immediately after the election, prosecutors say his advisors sought to sow chaos in the counting of votes. In one instance, a campaign employee, who is also described as a Trump co-conspirator, was told that results favoring Democrat Joe Biden at a Michigan polling center appeared accurate. The person is alleged to have replied, "Find a reason it isn't, and give me options to file litigation." Wasn't there like a crazy campaign call he made to some Georgia election officials where he's basically on an actual phone call recorded saying, "Figure it out, find a reason that I won"? There was some phone call like that. We could probably find it. But yeah, I mean, this is the problem with trying to run gotcha pieces on Trump is he's been done gotted, and people just don't give a shit. His base does not give a shit about this stuff. So it does feel like we're essentially talking to ourselves. It's like trying to convert people that went to church willingly. So, but I mean, you know, he does seem to be doing illegal things. I would say my bigger concern is why it's impossible to prosecute him for them. And my guess would be because he was president. And once he's president again, or if he's president again, okay, so what are you doing? If he's president again, then none of this will matter. He'll just Avada Kedavra. Oh, he'll kill it. Yeah, with green magic. Oh my God, green magic. Find 11,000 votes, something like that. It's over 11,000. He just needed 11,000. They're hiding under Melania's pantsuit and he's not allowed to look under the hood. That is the perfect place to hide election ballots, is anywhere near his wife. That's true. I don't think he'll ever look there. They will stay a mile away from each other. If you ever need to hide anything from Trump, just put it under Melania's love seat in her beautiful New York apartment. Did Case just watch Agatha with the green magic? Did you watch Agatha? I have not watched Agatha yet. But you know, it's on the list. We're rewatching all of Lost, but chronologically, and it's taking a while. My God, the things this man does with his time. He could have won 5,000 case if he just called Cass. That's a free call Cass plug. I love to help. Avada Kedavra is famously green, isn't it? Yes. Actually, what if it wasn't? Maybe that's a false claim about Harry Potter. Says who? I don't know, I'm just throwing a little bit of misinformation out there for fun. Oh, well, I think you were allowed to do that now, actually, based on this story. Not what the story's saying, the person in it. Prosecutors also allege that Trump advanced claims of fraud despite knowing they were false, describing how he told others that allegations of election... Sorry, I have some news in my eye. Allegations of election regularity made by attorney Sidney Powell were crazy and referenced the science fiction series Star Trek. He did... Wait, tell us the reference. Oh my God, they're not going to tell us the reference? What Star Trek reference did he use? Does Trump actually have full cut Star Trek references? Did he reference a specific episode? Does he have a favorite character? These are the revelations people care about, in case you have to Google this right now. This is breaking news. Trump likes Star Trek? I'm just gonna Google Trump Star Trek real quick. Trump allegedly mocked Sidney Powell during a phone call. Did he just say something was like Star Trek? What is the Star Trek thing? Please, the news, tell me. He compared, okay, Donald Trump laughed at his former attorney Sidney Powell over her crazy election conspiracies and compared them to something from Star Trek. Okay. That's so unexciting. I got too excited. I guess he just said it was like something from Star Trek. That's the most disappointing Star Trek reference I've ever heard. There's just so many episodes you could pull from to get a little more specific. You know? You could be like, are they losing their minds? Like the various episodes where their minds get infected with various parasites and magics, and members of the crew lose their mind? Has she become the Borg? Those are still a little vague, Jeff. Well, you know, I don't want to get too into the grass and give specific episode numbers. Do you know specific episode numbers? Don't challenge me right now. I'm still upset that his Star Trek reference was so lackluster. He meant to say, star I make shit up. Oh, that would have been better. Trump would make a great Ferengi. They should start Star Trek over and make all the Trumps Ferengi. Make all the Ferengis Trumps. Every Ferengi. Well, you know, they always felt like... Yeah, did they ever feel racially coded? I don't know if the Ferengis felt racially coded. They're pretty alien. Well, now we can make them more Trumpy. I guess it's more of a Star Wars thing to racially code all your aliens. I don't know enough to say that Star Trek never did that. Star Wars has debatably done that. Listen, the debate was 2 nights ago. We need to move on. In demonstrating his apparent indifference to the accuracy of the election fraud claims, prosecutors also cite an account of a White House staffer who, after the election, overheard Trump telling his wife, daughter, and son-in-law on Marine One, doesn't matter if you won or lost the election, you still have to fight like hell. You have to. You have to. A Ferengi hive mind of clone Trumps in awesome makeup. Borg Trump Ferengis. Put the hashtags out there. Just see what happens. Look, Star Trek has been going through some kind of doldrums, although some people said some of the later seasons of Picard were maybe good. Or was it the opposite? Isn't there some season of Picard that people like? I haven't watched any of them, so I don't know. But I do know that if you base your series around Borg Trump Ferengis, you'll at least get a media cycle of reactions out of it. Case with the hard pitches, as always. She's got the sex appeal of a Vulcan. Maybe he'll only start doing Star Trek. Burns from now on. That could be the way he loses the election, is if he really leans into specific Star Trek references as his only method of communication. Although, you know, unfortunately, that probably wouldn't be enough. He does reference movies and TVs as a way to promote anti-immigrant sentiment already, so maybe it would just blend right in. Yeah, there's probably nothing he can do, as we've pointed out, that would lose him, drop him below 40% approval rating with his base. Well, drop him below 40% of the nation voting for him, as that seems to be his base. Well, 40% of voters. Oh yeah, most people don't vote. I always forget that. Just like me, I'm actually part of the moral majority here, Case. Anyway, the filing also included details of conversations between Trump and Pence, including a private lunch. That's sweet. Maybe they patched things up over lunch. The two had in November 12th, 2020, in which Pence reiterated a face-saving option for Trump, telling him, don't concede, but recognize the process is over. Which is sort of what he did. I don't even know if he recognized the process was over. He just was like, I didn't lose, and then he left. Those are his two moves. I did not lose. I will now quietly leave the White House. If you're a Next Generation fan, Picard is really good. I am a Next Generation fan. Maybe I should give it a shot. Yeah, that's what I heard, MSG, that Picard season 3, because I think there's some pretty big backlash to season 1 and 2. Like, it just felt too jumbled or something, or of course people are always mad about woke stuff or whatever, although I doubt that was an actual issue. Have Pence and Trump hung out since January 6th? Looks like this lunch was on November 12th of 2020, so probably not. Damn it, they didn't patch it up. That was a pre-January 6th lunch. That was his face-saving tactic of just kind of quietly leave the White House, which he did do. Season 1 had Rakolan space ninjas, and they hate AI. I'm only hearing stuff that sounds exciting, personally. Oh my god, they had another private lunch days later, in which Pence urged Trump to accept the results of the election and run again. Ooh, well, half of that sentence makes sense to me. I'm glad that he only took half of this advice, but he took the wrong half. I don't know 2024 is so far off, Trump told him. The filing states. Damn, they gotta stop recording their lunches. For the first time, he mentioned to Pence the possibility of challenging the election results in the House of Representatives. But Trump disregarded Pence in the same way he disregarded dozens of court decisions that unanimously rejected his and his allies' legal claims, and that he disregarded officials in the targeted states, including those in his own party, who state publicly that he had lost and that his specific fraud allegations were false. Can you make court filings out of news this old? Yes, I think you can. Because I feel like this is all shit we already knew. Well, I mean, I didn't know all these details about Trump and Pence's very sweet little lunches. It is sweet that they're having little lunches together. That's fun. That's giving Biden-Obama energy. Maybe they ate ice cream and took photos of it. I love that stuff. Why do you love that stuff? It just seems like they're pals. They both wear aviator sunglasses, and they have snacks. A lot of people did seem to like that a lot. But Trump and Pence could do that, and then maybe they're actually just a couple of pals. Or are they winning you over? Well, me thinking about them eating ice cream together is making me think they're friends. That's nice for you, Jeff. It is nice for me. Of the more than 1,200 tweets Trump sent during the weeks detailed in the indictment, the prosecutors say the vast majority were about the 2020 election. Well, we saw those, yeah, I remember. The steady stream of disinformation in the weeks after the election culminated in his speech at the Ellipse on the morning of January 6th. Might have heard of it. His personal desperation was at its zenith that morning, and he was only hours from the certification proceeding that spelled the end. And the rest, as they say, isn't in the story. That is what they say. So that's not so much an October surprise as we really want to bring up January 6th again. It would be nice if, I don't know, there was any actual consequence for this stuff. We already know about him. But, I mean, how many court cases have liberals gotten excited about at this point that are going to definitely get Trump? 3. I feel like it's more than 3. I think it's 3. Just 3. Oh, good. Just 3. Picard Season 2 makes me feel all sorts of wrong. I feel like, because I occasionally watch Red Letter Media videos, and I know they seemed pretty sad about at least one of the seasons of Picard. That might also be where I heard Season 3 is good, though. You've seen Mike Pence's Twitter. All he does is bash Harris. I mean, you know, if Trump asked him to be his VP again, I bet he would have said yes. What? No, they're enemies now. I think he would have fallen right in line if there was a line to fall into. I mean, he might have been too scared to like completely actually disrupt any semblance of democracy and not certify the election results. But I'm sure he would have just plopped right back into Trump's lap and wished for another run in the White House for Christmas. Worked on a show which featured actress from Picard season 2, and she was a teen. Oh, when she was a teen. RLM did say that last season was good. There you go. Somehow I absorbed some information from all the things that I watch while doing dishes and other things. He's in Saginaw campaigning in Michigan, has a real chance of going red again. Yeah, when I was in Michigan, I mean, granted, this is extremely anecdotal. Oh, good, then I'll make some broad assumptions based on what you're going to say. That is unfortunately how anecdotes tend to work. Anyway, when I was in Michigan, it was all Trump signs. Granted, I was in rural Michigan for a wedding. I'm guessing if I was like in Detroit or Grand Rapids or like the slightly more metropolitan areas, there'd probably be more Harris support, just as that's how things tend to go. But it kind of reminded me, honestly, it kind of reminded me of the 2020 Democratic primary, because I was literally like knocking on doors for Bernie and stuff, which is a thing I had never done before for any candidate. And I sort of had a sense of like, maybe he'll actually get this thing, and then I think he'll win, and wow, maybe the world's actually going to change. But I visited my parents in Virginia, and like as soon as I landed, I don't know what it was, but as soon as I landed, I was like, never mind. It was like the vibes in the air of Virginia. I was like, oh, of course he's not gonna. There's like zero chance he could win this. And then I think like a week later, the entire Democratic primary field arrayed against him to essentially oust him from the race and back Biden. Which, you know, again, anecdotal and vibes based, as many of the things I say are. I only bring it up because I unfortunately did get the same feeling when I visited Michigan last week. As soon as I landed, I was like, shit, Trump's gonna win again. Case is calling it. Well, it's honestly the same feeling I've had this whole time, where my little gut is like, god damn it, Trump's gonna win again. But when I think about it rationally, I'm like, actually, probably Harris will win. However, unfortunately, over the last month, the rational part of my brain is also like, it's looking like Trump might win again. Hopefully, I'm wrong. You're picking a side? Yeah, I am. Surprisingly, I will pick the side where Trump doesn't win. Would be my preference for sure. But I don't know. We don't always get what we want. Well, maybe Trump will get what he wants, and he'll win the 2020 election by just saying it's 2020 when he wins. Oh, that's a unique strategy. He could just change the date back. Yeah, who's going to stop him? He's president. In America, it's 2020 again. Congratulations, everyone. And I just won the election. I was right all along. Take it away, Mr. President. We can't let that happen. Trump will come for us gay wolves. We need protection. I agree. It'd be really good for it not to happen. Or at least way better for it not to happen. But yeah, again, I mean, these are all like I'm so rarely right about Trump that hopefully me feeling like he's going to win means he's definitely going to lose. Case just doesn't understand Trump. I think, parts of that are true. Okay, well, thanks, Jeff, for running us through all this very exciting and fresh election news. Yeah, don't get confused by it feeling like sort of the same toxic miasma of endless, repetitious bullshit being fed to you again and again over a 3-year cycle. It's actually all very new and exciting. And it's only a month away. Yeah, it's these are huge revelations. And can you believe the economy is an issue in this election? And it could go wrong at any time. It's never been like this before. And I've never been anything other than a bunch of ripples because I formed out of a lake. What? Sorry, I'm trying to build up to my name. Why do you do that every time? I don't know, because the ripples of the press times I've done it are wafting into my face and splashing news on all of you. Why? Because I'm Jeff Ripple. Mm-hmm. All right, let's do some amongst the web, but first, let's do some nominations. Maybe we'll just spread these out through the streams. The news ripples are stinky. I can see that being true. All right, flash poll. Nominate Rennerton mayors. Oh my god, I cannot spell. I think I spelled Rennerton right. Did we spell Rennerton with 1 or 2 R's? Well, you get the idea. All right, exclamation point O is how you make a nomination. And once they're filled up, exclamation point 1 through 5 is how you're going to vote.
Vote now.
So throw in your votes. We'll run a couple of these throughout the streams, so you'll have more chances to see that your nominee wins. But every nominee who does win will get their own campaign video and a chance to be voted on. We got Peter Jeb, Mancini Smoof, Pepito, and Jolly Jim. Sort of the dark horse candidate here is Jolly Jim. I'm actually giving my endorsement to Jolly Jim, but I know that he's sort of the Green Party candidate this election. It's a real outside chance.
My endorsement is for me.
Oh, you're running. Congratulations.
I nominate me, and I accept the me being running for King of Food?
Well, you know, if you're mayor, Pepito, there's probably get a lot of preferential treatment. You can get yourself a lot of food.
I refuse to accept the results of the election, and I win.
It hasn't happened yet.
But I refuse to accept that I lost. And I will be taking this up with FEMA?
What?
The SPCA? The people that don't like fur?
What are you trying to...
I'm gonna sue you.
There's been no election yet.
Okay. But just know, I've got my eye on everyone and I'm still president.
Okay. Pepito, you're gonna get a chance to run.
That's so far away. I'm supposed to wait a week? That's too long. I want to be fed now.
I'll bring you food later.
Oh, so I already won.
Okay, well, Pepito doesn't understand how elections work, but that's fine. He's still running. It's really not a requirement, as we've learned, to know how any of it works. You can just do it. Remember, Pepito, if you lose the election, just say you didn't.
Done. I didn't, and I haven't, and I didn't, and I win.
Pepito has declared victory.
This is my victory speech. Thank you for your support and for definitely already electing me, and I win.
I do think you have a really good shot of winning. And this does seem to, unfortunately, be a winning strategy, is just constantly saying things that don't really reflect reality.
Well, the reality is people are hungry and they want to feed me.
Well, you know, when he's right, he's right. Anyway, let's go amongst the web. We'll do another one of these after these segments. This segment. We can see who wins next. I don't know what happens if Pepito wins twice. I'd say you can nominate whoever, but if they've already been nominated, you certainly don't have to. Let's worry about that later, though. For now, let's go amongst the web. Yes! Finally! We're ready to frickin' hang out with this gorilla again. I love this fucking guy. I love that fucking guy. He's my best friend. I love you, man. I fucking love you. I got your back. I don't care what they say. What do they say? I don't know, but whatever they're saying, I got your fucking back, man. Me? No, the gorilla. You crazy? Love this guy. Oh, yeah, everybody loves the gorilla. What are we doing today? We're watching TikToks? Yeah, more or less. More or less. That turns out that's what the webs are. It's a web constructed of TikToks. Also, some of these videos appear to be from Reddit case, so you're spreading false information as usual. Okay. There's no escaping this election. Some of these are election videos. I'm Let's start from the bottom. Start it from the bottom, and we'll get to the new stuff eventually. Okay. This could be a Home Depot prank. That's my favorite genre of online video. Home Depot prank? I love a good fucking Home Depot prank because you never see it coming. Then there's so much shit that can fall on you. Anyway, let's see what they got. I gotta admit, that's pretty fucking good. Damn. Oh, to be a lesbian at Home Depot. Moses finding the promised land. I think you're kind of stereotyping lesbians there. I'm saying that you're gonna have a good fucking time at a Home Depot with a lesbian. You go to Home Depots with lesbians? Yeah, go with my wife. What? I don't quite track that. Yeah, I married a lesbian. I didn't know that about you, Sammy. She's a proud lesbian. I think it's fucking hot. I guess that's fine. Congrats. Thank you. Thank you for a little bit of support for once. All right, let's, ooh, Jack in the Box case. You got the inside scoop on this. Inside scoop for case. Let us know if this is a legit, if this measures up to your experience the other day.
That's it. That's his house. Mr. Brad Haley?
Relax. Did I win something?
My sources tell me you've been calling Jack in the Box junk in the box.
So?
I take these things personally, Brad.
Get lost.
Sure,
Whoa.
Just try my food, apologize, and I'll go.
Beat it, clown!
Listen,
Oh my God,
I spent millions
full
of
on
dollars
assault.
improving my kitchens to make our best burgers ever.
You're psycho!
Oh yeah, whoop 'em good, Jack.
Brad, you get to try my best burger ever, and all I want is your honest opinion.
Tasty!
Really? You're not just saying that because I'm kneeling on your spine?
No, I shouldn't have dissed your food, man. I'm sorry, Jack.
Nice.
Well, I'm
Enemies
sorry
to
about the grass
friends.
stains.
Really?
What was with that last shot though?
Sorry about the grass stains. Sorry about the grass stains. Well, I'm sorry about the grass stains.
Capture that audio. Keep it in your back pocket case. Good shit, brother. I fucking love that kind of commercial where you fuck a guy up, you make him eat your stuff. Isn't it a little aggressive? I mean, we are still advertising for fast food here. Nah. Advertising used to be like this. They say, where's the beef? It's in your fucking mouth. If you don't like it, shut up and chew. It's in your fucking mouth. I don't remember it being like that. People forget about that part of the where's the beef commercial. When the grandma takes out a baseball bat, she breaks a guy's legs. She says, run now, you fuck! Eat my meats! Where's the beef? I really feel like it's not the commercial I remember. Look, you're younger than me. These are formative memories for me. Or the $5 footlong commercials. $5, you're fucking dead! Die! Eat my sandwich! That's how that used to go. That was the original jingle. I guess that would be more memorable, maybe? I guess it's all about leaving an impact. And they used to leave an impact. Here's another. Okay, we're on a commercial kick today. This is an amazing commercial, I've been told. Wow, what a great commercial. You should just watch ads on here. Maybe you can get paid for them? No, unfortunately, I'm playing all these ads for free. Ah, that's a bummer. Well, good thing I love commercials. Taco Bell Gun Dog, I did love him.
Entschuldigung. Hören Sie, können Sie mir helfen?
fucking feds show up is what you gotta do. Ooh. What was it for? Wait, what was the ad? You know, I think some of the best commercials leave you asking, what was the product? I can't tell you. No idea what the product was. There's no branding. That's next level advertising. That's truly artful advertising. You leave it up to the viewer to get a sense for what product they want to buy. It gave me a sense that I want to buy Office. Oh, maybe it was a commercial for the concept of Office? Yeah, it really made me long for Office. Was that British? I don't think so. I don't think they were speaking English. Who was just posted by? Maybe they can tell us. John Michael. If you know, I don't think John Michael's here right now. But if you know what product that was for, I do want to go buy it. The best ads put you in a mood that wants to buy something. I could get behind advertising that just sort of more, it's not really for any particular product. They're just like, go buy. Oh, that's a good fucking, because then a rising tide raises all ships. If I go out and I just like, I need to fucking buy shit, then there's no telling how much shit I'll buy. Whereas if I go out and I just want like a fucking, I just want a fucking McDonald's, I'm just getting that, and that's fucking nothing. Stealth advertising, yeah. All right. See an American flag.
How about this?
Oh, it's Eric Andre. See what Eric Andre's up to.
You're fired. You copy that? You're fired. You're hired. You're fired. Don't talk to me about the SEC. Well, get him on the phone. I'm gonna go back in that office and rip your heart out like I'm Kano from Mortal Kombat. Hold on. Yeah, Ma, I'm gluten-free now. I'm the only one who stuck his neck out for BP. I think all those fish in the ocean deserve to die.
Except for John Michael also doesn't know what that ad was for. We'll never know.
Well, then buy it. Well, then sell it. I don't know. How old is this coffee? I can't digest this. I'm lactose intolerant. Did you get the abortion yet? You didn't get the abortion? What am I paying you for? Sell it. Just sell it. Those prices are fantastic. We're not going to do better than that. How about this? You're fired. You copy that?
Sorry, it's just never not good. Vomiting. You know? It's never not good. It's just always so fucking good. You see somebody vomiting, you just everybody's having a good time. Think of a time you vomited and it wasn't awesome. Well, I mean, I've seen people vomit and felt bad for them. No, come on, a little party was like, this fucking rules. All that shit came out of them? It's like we're fucking tubes of toothpaste. But with really wet, loose toothpaste. Chunky. How about a bunch of footage of grapes being destroyed in increasingly violent ways with no branding, and you have to Google it to learn it's a Geico ad? I feel like, yeah, sort of horror advertising. Just kind of atmospheric horror advertising. And then when you Google it, you're like, well, I do need insurance. It's just about getting that brand out there. I would love more brands to be associated with just, again, back to basics. Fucking shit up, smash some grapes. That's why I love wine. Uncle Phil 2K. 300.
Listen up, Jack. Uncle Phil will just mama jammed 300 shiny, tasty coins, and I've been dying to say this. Through the dark of futures past, the magician longs to see one chance out between two worlds via walk with me. I'll cut you with my death bag. You may think I've gone insane, but I promise I will kill again.
Oh no, got cut off at the end there. Wow, the president, sometimes he's got beautiful prose. I know that some people say he's lost his step, but I think he speaks poetically in a way that's just really unique. Yeah, he is absolutely a modern day poet of the mind. Oh my god, it's Melania Trump? Let's see what Melania's got to say. It's important to check in with fortunately potential future first ladies.
Individual freedom is a fundamental
Moana Trump.
principle that I safeguard.
Oh, did I say Moana?
Without a doubt, there is no room for compromise when it comes to this essential right that all women possess from birth: individual freedom. What does my body, my choice really mean?
Wait, what?
Individual freedom is a fundamental principle
Wait.
that I safeguard. Without a doubt,
The
there
shadow
no
is
room for
weird.
compromise when it comes to this essential right.
Is she
that all
pro-choice?
women possess from birth: individual freedom. What does my body, my choice really mean?
I feel like that's somehow not pro-choice, but it sounds, maybe it's meant to be like a trap. Yeah, maybe that's somehow about immigration. Maybe just her accent is making me think about, oh. Well, look, she should have made her point. She should have been more aggressive, like I was saying, be like, fucking bodies and choices, get on board. And even if I didn't know what it was, I'd be like, whoa, all right. Something about it being MelaniaTrump.com makes me think it's probably not a pro-choice website, but she's running a false flag operation, damn it. Oh my god, an old Kasim clip. Kasim used to do kind of longer form videos, though. Maybe we watch it anyway. Whoa, what the fuck? Stop it, the internet. There we go, sorry. All right. Ooh, extreme sports. All right, let's finally get away from politics. It's sporting time.
Summit is run, Summit is stop. Summit is run, Summit is stop. Hands up, Summit is hands up.
Athletes at work.
Summit is run in place, Summit is stop.
Yeah, maybe that was an AI, Melania.
Hands down, hands up, Summit is hands up, hands down, Summit is hands down, run in place, both did it.
Oh!
Summit is hands up, Summit is hands on head, Summit is hips, Summit is head, Summit is hips, Summit is head, Summit is hips, Summit is head, Summit is tap, Summit is stop, hands up, Summit is hands up, hands down, Summit is hands down. They're good. Summit is lean forward, Summit is stand up straight, Summit is hands up, Summit is hands down, hands up, Summit is hands up, hands down, Summit is hands down, run in place, Summit is run, Summit is stop.
Oh, he was slower.
Wave it around, Summit is wave, Summit is stop, wave it around, Summit is wave, Summit is run, Summit is stop, hands down.
Oh, wait, I couldn't even really catch the loss there. Can we see that again?
Wave, Summit is run, Summit is stop, hands down.
Oh, the hands did go down. It's streamers, unfortunately. As I like to call them, crisis athletes. Crisis athletes? They're posing as athletes, but really, they're streamers. Don't you start fucking doing that. No stealing valor from actual athletes. I thought they were doing a good job with Simon Says. Doesn't that make them an athlete? No, they're tricking you. They're taking food off the plate of hardworking, actual Simon Says athletes. Just because they got a following, suddenly they're the hotshots in the Simon Says athlete community. When you put it like that, Sammy, yeah. It's brutal. But chat was impressed, and I'll admit I kind of was too. They were pretty good. Is that fucking Mizkit? I don't think that was Mizkit. The lips weren't red enough. Okay, let's see what Kasim has for us. Kasim from the past.
Yeah, have you ever watched?
Or as I like to call him, Pastum. Pastum G.
Porn in your life?
Oh, yes, I have done. Yes.
It was Mizkit? Fuck!
Ladies are fucking suck and licking.
This is not creepy at all.
I want to do it all. If you're not fucking and sucking, you're licking and laughing. And you do not fuck, you shall not suck, and you shall have everything. When you fucking suck, children come about. If you're not fucking and sucking, you will not have no children.
Beautiful editing here.
You, Mrs. Wong said, call me. You got a credit card, swipe it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, just basically the same guy. It's like Case talking to himself, you know?
Have a dog hung on your doorstep and 30 minutes for it's free.
Or it's free.
I'm looking at you.
They're trying to dodge a copyright strike. What's going on here?
Make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe to Kasim G. That's me. I'm Kasim. Do it in the voice.
The rate. Right, raping and subscribe.
No raping, just.
You know, I sensed it going there, and then it got there. Yeah, you could feel a certain word was in the air, and then it did make an appearance. That's what happens on the streets. Yeah, just grape and subscribe. No way that's actually Kasim. It must be some kid. That could be. It might be Kasim's little brother. That might be actually a video from yesterday from Kasim's little brother. Oh yeah, forget about Kasim's little brother. His name's just M. It's not right. It's not? Damn it. What's going on here? Scooter Caster? A 9.08. All right, you know, we got away from politics for a minute, but as punishment for having any fun, we got to listen to this Trump supporter scream at us. Wait, why? I don't make the rules, Case. Every other video, every 3 videos, we need to have a guy in a Trump hat yell at us. Oh, that sucks. That's just how the world is, man. It's not always fun, but it's what we got to do.
If you don't support Trump, kiss my gay white ass. Yeah, kiss my gay ass. Come on.
We're not going back. We're not going back. We're not going back. We're not going back. We're not
you. Fuck you.
He's a little outnumbered.
Yeah, fuck you.
I feel like I'm watching one of the presidential debates. Fire AOC. This seems like a productive conversation.
You little Section 8 chef, you fucking abortion-loving losers. What do you want? If you don't...
This is what happens when baseball gets less popular, Case. Maybe you're right. Damn it, all those people could be at a baseball game. But it's just not quite as popular as it used to be. And now they gotta put that out somewhere. So you put on your colors and you just yell stuff at each other. Fortunately, it is tied, I think, a little bit to their actual beliefs, but people used to believe in baseball. We need people to believe in baseball again so they can stop caring about everything else. He did say kiss my gay white ass. King of Bacon, thank you so much for the 21 months. Are we just trusting that his ass is white? It looked like it would be. Kiss my gay white ass is... He doesn't deserve to say something so fun. He's gonna act like that. We might have to revoke his privileges to say cool stuff like kiss my gay white ass. Vids like that are shining a flashlight down into a porta potty. Yeah, and you know, I've dropped my keys in there before. Sometimes you just gotta let the keys go. Just leave the car. Just leave the car in that Trader Joe's parking lot forever. Why are you in a porta potty in a Trader Joe's parking lot? Because it was a local DJ event in a Trader Joe's parking lot. So what? All right, fair enough. Oh, Triumph made an appearance. Boy, politics. Just an endless font of fascinating decisions by everyone involved. Here's Triumph the Insult Comic Dog, I'm assuming at the vice presidential debate.
It's Meemaw. I'm JD's Meemaw.
So I don't know that you're mic'd. He is mic'd.
I'm mic'd.
Okay.
It's pretty quiet, actually.
I'm mic'd.
And
You're stuck with me.
We're not going to make fun of J.D. Vance's grandmother, but we do appreciate the comedy artistry of Robert Smigel and Triumph. But thank you.
The Hulkster. How about the Hulkster?
And the whole.
I'm here to spin for the
All right.
JD Vance.
So
everyone.
good to see you. Thank you. Back to the topic.
Okay.
Back to the topic.
Is that Dana Bash? Oh my God, it is.
JD Vance is doing what Donald Trump.
Or is that
wants him to
Ms.
do.
Kiff?
It's Meemaw. I'm JD's Meemaw.
So I don't know that you're mic'd. Trump.
That's fucked up though. You gotta leave the Mimas out of it. Those are just hardworking Mimas. It's so fucked up to bring them up in the middle of a political race. What kind of person uses their Mima for politics? Well, every politician, but also definitely JD Vance, who does bring her up. And wrote about her and kind of signed her life rights away to be played in a movie. I think you might be fair game by the time the vice presidential candidate has used you as a identity tool to try to get himself elected with rural voters. Even though it's not technically her fault. I do unfortunately think JD Vance's Mima is fair game. Mima says vote against your rights and interests. Oh, they do say that. My mom used to always say, I'll tell you what your fucking rights are. And then she'd say, where's the beef in your fucking mouth? I think I'm starting to maybe understand where these commercial memories you have come from. What do you mean? Nothing. Yeah, she was quoting the commercial, I think. Wu-Tang is for children. All right, let's see what the kids are up to then. There's some Wu-Tang kids. What the hell? What the fuck? Whoa, he's putting out the aura. He's pushing him back. They're sensing his power level. Wow. I remember when cops used to beat up a guy just for wearing a hat. And now they're scared of a guy in a hat? What the fuck's happening to this country? Actually, though it looks a little silly, I do think they're probably... I don't know why there's 4 of them up there, but I do think backing away from someone in that situation is the right choice. I mean, what are you going to do? Just beat the shit out of him and drag him down off there? Probably, again, de-escalation is actually kind of a good thing. Oh shit, Case, I'm falling asleep. I'm actually, my favorite sleeping pill is bullshit. Which is what you're saying. They should have fucking speared him through a exactly. Boom! Hat goes flying off, flies to the moon, lands on the moon. Now the moon's in a red hat. They fucking get the elbow drops on him. They beat him with batons till he's fucking black and blue. You know? You mean they just use excessive force? Yeah. Don't you miss them doing that? No, they still do that a lot. So I'm just saying it's kind of a relief not to see them do that. You're just taking the fun out of them beating up this drunk guy on a roof. Well, they didn't do that. Exactly. Okay, we already saw this Krusty Krab video. Let's do a couple more that we missed yesterday. But what are these?
That's his fucking problem. He thinks he...
Is this ants? Let's see if this is an ant video. I think it might be an ant video.
That's his fucking problem. He think he tough. He think he... I'm gonna hold this motherfucker right here.
Oh, I might have been wrong.
Get him at the root. Get him at the root. Get him at the root. Get him at the...
It was more of a plant assault video.
You a tough son bitch, ain't you? That's okay. We got something for your ass. We gonna get you. We gonna TJ get. When he get back with the shit, we gonna cut your shit up.
They didn't get him. What the hell is happening to this country? I ask you again, Case. It was just a weed. That's how it starts. You can't handle a fucking... I remember when men used to be men, okay? You'd fix your broken car to drive to the weed factory, not the drug. The place where brawny men pull weeds out of the ground with their bare hands and use them to build tents. Which country was this? Ancient Mesopotamia. I don't think they did that there. Listen, I'm just saying, men used to be men. We used to handle stuff. And now you got, you know? That was a pretty woody weed, yeah. It looked like it was deep in there. Doesn't fucking matter. Does not fucking matter. Oh shit, Blastoise. Alright, here's Blastoise to remind us what real men look like.
Big man Blastoise, 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 big man Blastoise,
Oh! Oh! Damn. There's still hope. There's still hope for this world. That's what a man looks like. It's a Blastoise. Exactly. Tony Soprano energy. Man, I would love to see if only James Gandolfini was around and could play Blastoise in a Pokemon movie. He's just the main character of the Pokemon movie. It's James Gandolfini as Blastoise. That does sound beautiful. Most people wouldn't be able to pull it off because of that raw machismo, but Gandolfini could. Whatever happened with TikTok getting banned? Well, it was politically expedient to say it would. But I'm guessing in practice, there's probably some legal issues with, I mean, even though they are technically the law, there's probably even further legal issues with, we're gonna force this foreign company to sell to the United States. Maybe it'll still happen, but there's been almost no discussion of it that I've seen anywhere in the media. So I think they're just quietly kind of waiting until they need another round of sweet treats for middle American parents. Don't worry, middle American parents. The things you're mad about, we're working on them. There was a mob of Squirtles. He could run the whole Kanto. James Gandol Blastoise running the whole Kanto. Does sound pretty good. We'll never get it. Sucks. Oh wait, maybe with AI. Please don't put that out there, Sammy. Maybe AI can make James Gandolfini into Blastoise. And then it's like he's doing it for real. Please stop, Sammy. Just saying, if we're gonna use the technology, we should use it for good. It sounds like a bad idea. So China can steal my data, but I can't have a Pornhub? Yeah. Why'd you say a Pornhub? Well, it's a Pornhub. It's the hub of porn, a Pornhub. Case, what are you afraid will be your October surprise? I'm going to China, but that's not till November. You're going to fucking China? I knew this guy's a fucking traitor. Were you gonna go and say that you were there for the Tiananmen Square stuff too? No, that was a long time ago. That'd be impossible. Exactly. Everybody's fucking lying about that nowadays. It's a stretch to call that a lie in the context that it's being used rather slanderously, but whatever. Let's move on, Sammy. There's maidens, medieval maidens, doing things. Let's see what they are.
There used to be a graying tower alone on the sea.
Wait, what am I seeing?
You became the light on the dark side of me. Love remains.
What? He became a different guy.
High and not the hill. But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become alive and the light that you shine can't be seen? Baby, I can pay you too.
I feel like there's some stuff we're just not supposed to see, Case. Well, you didn't like that? I thought that was a beautiful story. She's trapped in the prison with Junghoof. But Junghoof only cares about her well-being. Ahead of his own. Even though he's such a powerful horseman. Nobody else enjoyed the story of Junghoof and that maiden? What was it? Case! What the fuck was it? is Jung-hoof. I don't know what to tell you, man. Either you get Jung-hoof or you don't. Think that was private? It was meant to be shared. And I'm glad we all got to see this today. There's still a little bit of beauty left in this world. I'm fucking with you, propaganda. What the fuck did I just watch? You watched Jung-hoof. And that was courtesy of Riri Bibi. That was Riri Bibi and Jung-hoof. I feel wrong. I feel so wrong I don't want to be right. Maybe we should just end on that. I demand that we do 2 more after Jung-hoof. Yeah, I think Jung-hoof will probably be on Netflix pretty soon. Just wait until, just give it a couple of years for the nostalgia to wrap back around. And you'll be like, oh, thank God Jung-hoof just got a TV deal. Jung-hoof. You really didn't like it? I did not enjoy that. All right, let's see. Please show us something else.
Yeah means yeah. No means no. No yeah means yeah. Yeah no means no. Yeah no for sure means sure.
Oh.
Yeah means no. Yeah no yeah means I can do it. No yeah no means I'm definitely not doing it. Follow to learn more about Canadians.
Oh. Okay. Now we know. Yeah, no. Yeah, no means yes. Yeah, no, I know. You know? Which means yes. You know, yeah. We do kind of talk like that too. Oh, well, we're appropriating Canadian culture then. You know. Stop it. You're not Canadian. I sound a little Canadian. Kind of a Midwestern voice, courtesy of my parents growing up in Michigan. I can steal a little Canadian valor. Stop stealing Canadian valor, Case. It's fucked up. Let's end with Donkey Kong. Rumors of Donkey Kong's death have been greatly exaggerated. So let's end on something positive. 7.1 for you know. You know, I agree. I do think a lot of people do say you know now that I think about it. It's not valor, it's ham. I am stealing ham. Stop stealing ham, Case. Case is just a maple leaf? Maybe. Fuck am I next to? Maybe that's why he changes his jacket so quickly. I'm just a quick change artist. Well, whatever. Yeah, like you know, whatever, you know. Let's check out Donkey Kong and get out of here.
Trust the dope man. You can't put your trust in no man. No man, no man, no man. Pull up just to see what's up. Whip came without the guts. Texas in my triple cup. I'm tripping on the.
That was fucking great. Let's see that again. I wish it was 20 minutes longer.
You can't put your trust in no man. No man, no man, no man. Pull up just to see what's up. Whip came without the guts. Texas in my triple cup. I'm tripping on the.
Beautiful. That's the perfect one to end on. I see no reason not to end on that. Way to go, DK. Showing Bowser exactly whose neighborhood it is. Use down A Bowser. Well, they're both low tier characters, so if anything, it's a more fair fight. I always thought it was fucked up they didn't give those two a better moveset, because they'd be beasts in any kind of fighting competition featuring like Marios and hedgehogs. You think a giant dinosaur and a gorilla should do better than a plumber and a hedgehog? I do. So why are those two so fucking beefed up? Fox fucking wave dashing all over the place. Meanwhile, they've given fucking Bowser DAs they can barely cancel out of. Oh, you're a bit of a smash head? You fucking know how to play Melee, bitch. You know? I didn't know that. I know how to play fucking Melee, bitch. Okay, that's fine. I'll fuck you up. I'll chain throw you. I will fucking shine dash you. Yeah, I got that level of fucking figure dexterity. Really? Sometimes. Oh, 30% I hit it. If you know how to charge DK's punch, you can manage. Yeah, I would argue that you're actually just being an uncreative player, Sammy. I play as Peach sometimes. That's just basically creativity is the name of the game there, Case. I feel like she's more of an RNG character, actually. Fuck you! You don't understand the subtle art of projectiles. All right, look, that's all the time we have. Case is fixing to get a fucking, getting your big old charged up DK punch if you're not careful. Even Mario and Luigi are enemies in the democracy of Smash. That's true. It's a totally level playing field. A land of infinite opportunity, if you will. Wolf is the best? What, are you playing fucking Brawl? You playing fucking Project M? Sure, why not? Ah, Melee. Melee or nothing. It's the only one where they snuck through an actual competitive game. Everything else, you gotta mod that shit. Alright, that's all the fucking time we have. Kendall's home, and we'll see you soon. Alright, bye everybody. Kendall is home, but she's immediately in a meeting. She snuck in over the intro. What can you do, you know? All right. Boom. What else did I say I would talk about today? Oh, a Bigfoot. Apparently there's been another Bigfoot video. I'm sure a very legitimate one. She is a busy woman. You know, we almost never do conspiracy time, but Bigfoot probably falls under that category, so we'll let Guy Redacted actually make a rare appearance, and we'll look at some Bigfoot stuff. I'm curious to see this video, and I'm assuming Guy has the inside scoop, so let's seize a little bit of truth. Then for truth, fellow truth seekers. Finally, the embargo on facts and reason has been lifted on this stream. They says I'll barely make appearances. That's intentionally because of the yellow, honestly piss yellow journalism that goes on this network. I hate to call it out, but they're afraid of the facts. They're afraid to let a real maverick actually have their day in court. And honestly, I'm pissed that I'm as pissed as all of you that fucking Clementine got absolutely mud raked, stepped on a mud rake and it whacked him in the face. He's probably in his dark cottage. He's a friend. He's a colleague. I come here as a favor to him, if anything, to try to continue his brave legacy of a guy who kind of is like a different guy, sort of, than maybe that other guy sucks. All right, there's been Bigfoot sightings. Kate's got one thing right, and that's that the Bigfoot has made another appearance. Certainly not his only one, but he's a little paparazzi boy. You know, he likes to act like he doesn't like the attention, but then he just shows up and he's putting it all out there and just waving himself around for the world to see. And I think when you see this video, you'll understand it's not so much a cryptid at this point as it's a loitering neighbor. Very troubling behavior here from Bigfoot. Clementine is currently at a farm upstate. I can't confirm or deny if he's in a farm cottage or just sort of a shitty apartment, but I'm sure he's somewhere. I'm trying to actually decide if I'm sure. All right, let's see what this Bigfoot looks like. I've already seen this video. I've previewed it, and it's him. I can already confirm 100% that it's him. There he is. What's not to believe in at this point? See that? Literally a full shot of the face there. Let's run that back. Let's break this down. As you can see, he's lounging around. I hate the stereotype, but a lazy Bigfoot doing no work, providing no value to the American economy, but clogging up our forests. Eventually, and I'm assuming the man who took the video is probably passed, he notices, and as you can see here, a completely inhuman yet disturbingly close to human face. People say these videos they're blurry, but you can see it honestly really clearly. You can see that there's no faking this. That's the Bigfoot's face. And they're not gonna be thrilled if when you bring that home to meet mom and dad, they're gonna say, "You're fucking that guy." So look, this is an epidemic and a scourge. These guys are lounging about in all of our forests. Let me just run this back one more time. He probably will eat your pets. I know everybody's mad at me for saying that. I said, yeah, Bigfoot, they're eating your pets. But he's eating like 16 of my dogs. I'm down to like 10 dogs left. I can barely pull my sled down the highway. And yeah, I ride a dog sled down the highway. That's my right as an American. But I'm barely keeping a full kennel of dogs because the Bigfoots keep eating them. And also, I don't put them in a fence. I just let them free roam. But they do a good job, and that's the Bigfoots that are getting them. Looks like every Bigfoot you've ever seen, that's because it is one of them. You think I'm clearly Clementine in disguise? It's the same guy in glasses and a wig? Look, I love Clementine, but good luck getting the hair this pointy. I wear this hat just to tame my hair. It would be going. It would blow your mind if I took this hat off. Free range dogs are the tastiest. That's unfortunately true because they live wild and free and it makes their meats more tender. I don't know that because I've had them. I know that because of the notes the Bigfoots leave me on my door. They say, "Thanks for the meal. I'll be back for more." That's how it goes. Look, there's an article attached to this. Let's see if they provide any more context. Clearest capture of a Bigfoot ever surfaces online and people are freaking out because they haven't dealt with him as much as I have. They're not ready to be disappointed. In it, a figure can be seen sitting underneath a tree in the forest, a short distance away from the camera. Well, we saw that. They're describing the video. While many clips claiming to be the mythical creature Bigfoot tend to be quite blurry, so people were left reeling from this reel, which was much clearer. Many people were skeptical of the clip, though some appeared convinced by it. They took to the comments. Okay, let's see how the comments are going down. I can actually go directly to the comments. They're not going to trick me. Where are these comments at? I want the comments. Dang it, where's the freaking comments? Hello? There they are. Comments. I can't click on the comments. I lied. I can't show you the comments? Alright, I guess let's go back to the article then. Damn. This video is the Jack Lynx costume. It has a similar color, fur, and facial features to the figure shown in the video. Like that's supposed to be some surprise? Well, who do you think Jack Lynx based the Bigfoot off of? Of course it's gonna look like the Bigfoot because they made one for the commercial based on the real Bigfoot. When asked where they had shot the footage, the person who posted the video said it had been in the parallel forest in Lawton, Oklahoma, which is just known Bigfoot. What the fuck's going on here? Oh my God, what the hell? Jesus Christ. All right, sorry, I got distracted. One person pointed out how the figure had looked into the video saying, "Nah, the arm rolls back looking just like sleeves." Well, where? Just post the video proof if that's true. Where's Cass if you need him? Maybe I can convince Cassim, who's a close and personal friend, to talk about this case later. Put him on the straight and narrow. Say, you need to start taking this more seriously. The government is suppressing the comments. I clicked on the comments button on TikTok and it didn't do anything. Anyway, meanwhile, someone else joke. I wonder if we're doing a commercial. Well, it's a commercial for all your cats getting devoured by Bigfoot. So if you like that kind of advertising, then line up. There have been many anecdotal claims of people having seen Bigfoot over the years. Nonetheless, Bigfoot is generally regarded as falling within cryptozoology. It's pseudoscience. Well, technically every science is a pseudoscience because the only one true science is our God above, which looks like animals and creatures which do not exist. Well, this is apparently a real animal, and let me ask you this: what the fuck is that? What the fuck am I even looking? Am I looking at a bird asshole, a bird mouth? What is that? But I'm not supposed to believe a Bigfoot is real. Bigfoot's dick has to be massive. Well, what if he follows gorilla logic though? Because the gorillas are working with some of the weakest sauce of the animal kingdom. And I wonder why. Why has science and radiation in the water forced the gorilla, who was once proud and probably rocking a big hog, to have a tiny little weird thing that the lady gorillas barely even noticed when it's happening? Even though gorillas objectively are fucking jacked and huge. I ask you, why? Can medical science explain that? Yeah, they can't. But I'm just supposed to believe it when a scientist says, "Oh, there's no Bigfoot." I'm just supposed to shut up and accept the science. I gotta establish a little bit of decorum around here. People are forgetting that if you say that word, that means that it's science time. And I'm here. So you got a question about gorilla dicks or dicks in general. Well, why would you ignore the fact that there's the scientist right here? Sometimes when you put all your talent points into being jacked or strong, you don't have enough to stat into schlong. That's why you gotta grind. You gotta grind your stats up. Then you gotta spec further into schlong through the jelking stat. Now, science has proven that the jelking stat is a legitimate place to place your attribute points. And look, I was born huge, but I want to know I've jelked to disturbing lengths. Disturbing the peace of my neighbors with all the hot sex I have because of my huge fucking penis, maybe. Well, really good one, Shaq. Great work. Thank you. My penis is good. Of course, yeah, for sure. Thank you. Hey, chat, why is called a hog when pigs have a small one? Actually, if you stretch the pig penis out, because it's like a wine screw, pigs they evolved the penis that can uncork wine because they're a farm animal. And back in the day, farmers didn't have wine screws, so they would just slap a pig on top of their wine, spin them around. But if you stretch that penis out, it actually is really long. But it's not that thick because pigs put all of their thickness stats into stomach. That's just science. Chet, have you stretched out a hog's penis? Look, I trust the science on this one. I haven't personally stretched out a pig penis, but I've got it on good authority from the Mayo Clinic, which is a great place to buy pink sauce, mayonnaise, really any kind of vinegar-based condiment that you can stretch out a pig penis, and it's real big when you do. Good information here, chat. Thanks. Thank you, Chitai. Hog is actually an acronym for huge on girth. Huge or girth. Huge or girth. Wouldn't it be both? I'm going to have to check into the science on that one. Well, look. There actually was a penis story from a couple days ago that maybe we should check in on. I was going to talk about solar flares or some shit, but if we're talking cocks today, then like, don't kick a gift horse in the cock. Oh yeah, someone literally posted a gorilla penis story. So I can cover the facts as they are proven to be here. Gorilla dicks are absolutely tiny. The reason why is fascinating. So, Mr. Redacted, with respect, the scientist is talking. Let's get into this for real. Jay Credible, thank you for 23 months of news battling. Which I didn't realize we were fighting the news, but according to cases alerts, I guess we are. Gorilla dicks are tiny. Gorillas talk a big game with all their chest thumping and basically continuous farting. Well, respect. Game recognized game. But there's one very specific, very human metric by which they come up humiliatingly short, literally. That's right. It's dick time again. Well, sometimes science leads you down the gilded path of penis. Your basic silverback gorilla, whether eastern or western, will be up to 1.8 meters tall and 200 kilograms in weight. For Americans, that's the equivalent of a 5'9" foot tall, 441 pound dude. I mean, I'm close to 7 feet tall, and even I'm only putting up like 300. Granted, it's all muscle, like yeah, but I'm close to 7 and probably like 350. But can you imagine if I lost like a foot of height, but I still weighed more? Watch at 7 feet tall. That's an incredible achievement. Given that I'm pretty sure you're 6'2", based on our last measurement. Excuse me? No, I'm just saying it's really cool that now you're 7 feet tall. That's very impressive. I've always been this tall. Even as a baby, I came out 7 feet. So I guess you have your numbers wrong. Oh, my mistake, of course. Absolutely. Absolutely, dog. I mean, 6'2" would still be pretty tall, actually, if you think about it, but like that is close to 7 feet. It's hard to measure how strong a gorilla really is, but estimates range from around 4x to 10x stronger than your average human. Well, average. Notes BBC Wildlife Magazine's Gorilla Guide. A silverback gorilla's strength is certainly formidable. All gorillas can tear down banana trees without trying to. Well, so can I. They've escaped from cages by blending the iron bars bending, but maybe blending them up too. Just like with their fingers. Like fucking iron fingers. Like in that anime with the pressure points. You know what I'm talking about? What? You don't know. You fucking thought, I was supposed to know everything. I guess not. They've escaped from cages by bending the iron bars, and they have a bite force of around 1300 psi, or psi, or Gangnam style, as we like to say. It's all very intimidating, and seemingly at odds with another fun gorilla fact that you may not be aware of, that gorillas, as mighty as they are, have the smallest penises in the entire ape family. In fact, it's the smallest relative to body size, and this is devastating, of any mammal. Sorry, gorillas. I hate to report the facts, but facts is that they got little guys. That they got little guys, even though they're one of the biggest guys. It happens to the best of us, Chad. It's really nothing to be ashamed of. No, I'm trying to say I'm making them feel a little bit of shame. Is what I'm going for. Oh, well, why? Because it's cool to have a huge penis. Everybody says so. Everybody? Everybody ever said that, and that's why I do. Stop this music. Now, we're all about equal opportunity dick sizes here at IFL Science, but the miniature nature of the gorilla phallus really is notoire. At around 3 centimeters, 1.1 inches long. Whoa. 400 pounds with a 1.1 inch penis? Dude, God really is cruel. They should have let me design some of these animals, because I would have given them a fucking rockin' hog. That is a surprising portion given the body size, for sure. At around 1.1 inches long, it's shorter than the average newborn baby penis. Wait, shorter than the average for a newborn baby. I thought maybe babies were born way smaller than I realized. Like the actual baby is 1.1 inches long. No, they're saying they have tiny baby dicks. I'm catching on to that now. far smaller than the cutoff of a human micropenis. So great news, folks. Fellas, if you're feeling insecure, your shit's way bigger than a gorilla's, even if you're micro as hell. Not only are they the least well-endowed family in terms of the length of their equipment, but they're also pretty lacking in the ball department too. Not even a balls? They're not even a balls? What? They're not even a balls. Yes. Their testes are small. Their sperm count is low. And even the little swimmers they do shoot at are pretty poor at their actual job. Their sperm sucks? What the fuck is going on? Gorillas are so cool. Why are they getting played like this by nature? I guess maybe humans spec'd into penis. And we spec'd out of muscle. And we put we put a little bit into intelligence. Just to get slightly smarter than a gorilla. Accurate. But we put the points where they needed. It was like 600 points just to get 1 extra inch of penis. Who the fuck wrote this? I agree. They're slandering these gorillas, but it was published by an unknown author. So I know that it's legit. It's off the website IFL Science, which is like the NFL of science because it's close in letters. So if you don't trust the NFL, then I guess don't trust this article. Gorillas also have a large proportion of immotile and morphologically abnormal sperm. Gorilla sperm also bind the eggs zona pellucida. Is this the animal that Knuckles is? A pellucida? Are you asking? No, I've decided it is. Because you could say he's an echinda, but I know I've been informed it's actually a pellucida. Yeah, and Knuckles is sperm. Knuckles is in gorilla sperm. That's crazy. Anyway, it's weaker than other species is the point. In fact, it's so baked into the gorilla genome that these underwhelming features that they could now be helping our own species to multiply. In that same study, researchers were able to match up certain genes in gorillas with their equivalent in humans, finding that many were markedly enriched in men with low to no sperm counts. Fuck. What about the gorilla diet? Or the gorilla alpha brain? Or the gorilla mindset? Or all the hot gorilla products that I've literally spent thousands of dollars on over the years? Well, I don't think those have an effect on your sperm count or penis size, Chet. Obviously not. Basically, gorillas are nature's one short argument against big dick energy having anything to do with actual physiology, and they big suck it idiots to the entire manosphere crowd. Well, what are we sucking at this point? We're basically sucking a thimble. So, joke's on you, I could suck a thimble all day. Yeah, I guess you could. I could. Anyway, why are they so tiny? Tell us, guys. It may strike you as odd that a silverback gorilla, literally the hugest, most powerful, most literally alpha primate there is, would have such minute genitalia. As counterintuitive as it may seem, two factors are likely why that's happening. The male gorilla's huge stature is in fact the reason why they have such a small little penis, explained Susan Harvey, now head of the Skills Impact and National Partnership. Why? It's simple. Gorilla societies are both strictly hierarchical and also polygoned, but that is, there is a single dominant male, and he has sole mating rights with all the females in the group. Basically, their genitals are small because they have no need to be big. Sorry, ladies. Shit. When competition between males occurs through physical aggression, an alpha male may fight off rivals and control his own mating success without the need for sperm competition. Other physically smaller males have little access to females in the group. Compare gorillas to their big, bald chimpanzee cousins. The picture becomes even clearer. Chimps, unlike gorillas, live in a large multi-male, multi-female group where females are able to mate with many males. Sperm can live for up to 4 days after ejaculation. What the fuck? It's like those little space moles. And consequently, when females mate with two males in close succession, sperm from two males can be in direct competition. Damn, I guess that's an argument for fucking being poly as shit. I know my sperm could fucking compete with all of my boys if it had to. Sorry, Jake. Who's Jake? My boy Jake. Sorry, my sperm could beat yours. If you want to test it, Jake is still married. I'm just saying, if he wants to test it, give me a call. You know, I'm been experimenting lately. But it is up to you and your wife, obviously. What? If you're a male chimp hoping to spurt your DNA into the next generation, then it's your best interest to produce powerful, efficient sperm and lots of it. The result, a pair of massive testes. More than a third the weight of the chimp's brain. Humans come in at less than 3% for comparison, capable of producing vast amounts of sperm many times a day. I basically have chimp balls, it turns out. I always figured I had gorilla balls because I'm fucking jacked and huge, but I guess I actually have chimp balls? That's nuts because they're little. And anyway, how do humans measure up? Well, there's no need to read this. Fucking huge and awesome. As a human, what we evolved. People think what we evolved is big thumbs. Nah. It was the fucking rockin' hogs. Because we care about our women. And sexual satisfaction is, I think, 90% penis size is what I've read. Where'd you read that? I think I read it in a Playboy or something when the Playboy Science of Journal. My point is, respect yourself and don't let the haters get you down. And together, through the power of science, it turns out all of our dicks are way bigger than most animals, and you can take that to the bank. And Jake's wife, I apologize if I said anything weird. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you for the follow, 07 UK. Thank you. Yeah. Well, anyway, that's why gorillas they do have small ones, and that's rough for them. But what I also want to say is there's an impending major geomagnetic storm that will impact the Earth. But there's no time for that, so just know that that's going to happen. Oh, wait, should we know about that? Nah, it's just pretty colors and stuff. Don't worry, it's just a geomagnetic storm from the sun. It's not that big of a deal. Oh. It's just a little geomagnetic storm. That's all the time we have. And look up, because there's going to be some science in the sky soon. And I'll be skying on all of it with you in the next time of where we did the science and everybody and penis stuff. Okay, bye. Science calculus and science eyes. Okay, it is once again time to elect a Rennerton mayor! Exclamation point O is how you elect a candidate. Whoever wins will be officially entered into the race. Against, it turns out, Shamrock O'Johnson for the next Rennerton mayorship. Sponge the Reefer, thank you for the 19 months. We got Peter, we got Crumb, we've got September, Tyler, and Steve. Seven bows. Oh, Sammy 7 elbows. Ooh, Crumb. Will Crumb make it? Could Crumb possibly finally run for the mayorship of Rennerton? A former mayor of Crempton. September, it offers some pretty stiff competition, though. So it looks like Crumb may have been forced out of the race. Will Munch even get to run? I don't know. Munch technically is sort of permanently on the ballot, but I think only 5 mayors can run at a time. And it looks like September has easily taken it. So far, we've got September and Pepito. Pepito, how do you feel about your competition?
They're dumb. They're not smart, and they aren't keeping the fence to the farmers safe, and so all of their burritos are getting taken by other people.
What?
They're letting all the letting people from another place take all our burritos.
What?
Foreign guys or whoever are taking all of the farmers' burritos, and we're not gonna have any. And that's what you're getting with the other guy who's running, who's a bug?
No, a lizard.
Same idea.
Vito, I don't know if I'm loving your governing style.
I'm just trying to let people know. It's like the fucking Hamburglers are taking our burritos.
Why would a Hamburglar take the burritos?
I wish that they're really bad guys. They're some of the worst guys. And we gotta stop it, and that's why you need to give me all the food.
No, you're running for mayor.
Give me everything. And then we'll have burritos again. And I'll have as many as I like.
Okay, well. I guess Pepito.
I'm Pepito, and I didn't have a message.
No, you approve the message.
I'm Pepito, and there's a message somewhere. I'm Pepito, and I ate a message. Hi, Pepito, give me a massage?
Okay, well. Oh, we also have to talk to a Spartan guy before the end of the stream. Need the burglar's perspective on all this slander? Alright, Hamburglar. Let's see if we can even find him. Oh, yep, he's here. Well, Pepito, I guess, really pissed him off because he showed up right away. Thank you for joining us at this time. It's the Hamburglar. Hi? Yeah. 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 I feel the needle. Hop the fence and I take your fucking burrito. I got the cheese. I got the guac. I take it all, bitch, you know I don't stop. Look under your bed, I've been sleeping right there. Broke into your house and I do not care. You making dinner? You about to get thinner. Stole all your fucking food, bitch, cause I'm a winner. I'm that burglar, going too far. Speeding down the road in a hamburger car. Got a chicken McNugget and I know I'm gonna love it. I'ma fuck up a strumpet. Eating everything. Hamburglar, all I do is steady win. Hamburglar with an infinite grin. I might have one tooth, but I know how to swim. What do you mean? Swam across the border. Point of order. I had no order. Number 2 to 26, I stole them all, brother. That's every meal. But here's the deal. It's free if you feel. I don't pay a fucking cent, and I don't pay rent. I'm a burglar, baby, if you know what I fucking meant. Hamburger lie, and you know I'm a star. So you are stealing burritos? You're stealing burritos from the farmer's fence? Pepito wasn't lying? Oh, nah, man, I'm not doing any of that. Mostly I'm trying to be a SoundCloud rapper. I think your time to do that is past. I don't know if that's still a big thing. Ah, shit. You got any food I can have? You know what? Actually, don't say that I can. That makes it no fun for me. Alright, I'm out. Okay, well. That's how that goes sometimes. Try to do an interview and they just come in hot, rapping. No, I'm actually probably going to be wrapping up in about 30 minutes. You need me to stop? Kendall? Oh no, I think Kendall has a meeting. Boy, it sure would be nice to have my own office in a house that's been built. When will it happen? When? Okay, it looks like Kendall is God. This is the hidden God of this stream. If she needs it to end, it will. All right, sick. Yeah, it looks like we're clear on segments for now. I hope they're all trying to hire the Hamburglar. The Hamburglar's running around in this studio somewhere. I'm hearing pots and pans rattling. He doesn't really... Little does he know, Pepito doesn't really keep food in the office. He just keeps food on the floor. Who pays the most rent? Cause a fight? Excellent advice, Wintry Midnight. Little relationship advice for everybody. If you ever want to drive your lady wild, say, I pay more rent than you. It's especially effective when it's not true. All right. Let's see what else we got today. What else did I say I would do? What's the news? Geomagnetic. We actually kind of covered everything. We did all the news today. We did all 3 of the things I said I would. I'm shocked. Garth Brooks sued by makeup artist for sexual assault? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, jeez. Tina Peters has been... Oh, I guess we did election denial stuff already. What's the problem with this big move? Basically, the house that we're moving to has been built. Kendall's parents built an extension to a property they already own that's like a 2-bedroom house, which is great. It's like, it will be great if we can ever move in. But the county put a hold on it for something. I won't say what, but it's, you know, it's like, fill in the blank, pipes. It's just a hold from like waste management or something. It's permit BS. And to try to fix it, there were like a bunch of steps. They needed photos, but the photos kind of necessitated like digging and redoing stuff. And it was all stuff that had been done correctly. It's just, I guess, some part of the approval process wasn't done. And it was expensive to fix, so there was like a long period of trying to find some way to work around like redoing a bunch of work. But there was no way around it. They just eventually had to do it. The thing that's really held it up is it takes 4 weeks for this particular agency to reply to any message. There's no phone number to call. There's no office to go to. So the hold that we have is from a particular department in LA that has no phone number you can call, no office, and only an email. And they take 4 business weeks, by the way, to reply to any email, which is basically a month. So we were originally supposed to move in December. There were other holds for other reasons. This is kind of the last hold. But basically because there was a process of like, hey, we don't really have to redo all this stuff that's technically been approved by every other red tape bureaucracy thing in this city that you have to get approvals from. Do we really have to redo this? So there was some back and forth, but every back and forth took a full month. So, you know, when they say that there's a little bit too much red tape that's preventing housing from happening on a larger scale, maybe. I'm not really an anti-regulation guy, but some of these don't feel so much like regulations as they do. I'm assuming ultimately like underfunded and understaffed, semi-grifty, essentially red tape organizations that don't so much exist to actually track the progress or safety of a build, but is sort of just a fee, just an attached fee to building anything. Yeah, what's up?
Hi, can I request help? I'm looking for celebrities who are also known in the gaming world, or any developers in the gaming world that are like pretty popular, but all still cater to Gen Z. Like if Gen Z needs to know who they are.
Okay.
And we thought of like T-Pain,
that's
Jack Black.
That's Kendall's way of saying Kasim is too old.
Okay, if you put Kasim on a stage, no one's gonna know who he is. I'm so sorry. No one's gonna know who he is.
I'll know Kendall. Austin Creed. I think she's looking for like...
I'm looking for people who Gen Z would know.
They might know Austin Creed. WWE's popular. Kasim doesn't game. What? He's a gamer.
Yeah, I thought about like Matthew Mercer, but I'm like, is he gaming and is he Gen Z?
That's how I know I'm old. Who's that? Do I know who that is?
Matthew Mercer? Critical Role.
Oh, I do know who that is.
Alright, thanks. Send me the...
You're not gonna wait and just look?
I'm in a meeting currently.
She's in it. Greg Miller. Todd Stashwick. Tom Holland. Do you want me to make a list out of what you guys are typing? Skibbity Toilet? Skibbity toilet. If you get Skibbity toilet, that'd be huge.
Looking at chat. I'm looking at answers.
Oh, she's looking at answers too. Okay, good news. Alicia Day. Jeff Gerstmann. Tony Hawk. Everybody knows who Tony Hawk is. We're just too old here, fellas and ladies. And people. Devin Pantera. I know that guy. I could get him. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder though, like when I was 18, a lot of the celebrities I was aware of were in their 30s. Or like, you know. Certainly if it was like a celebrity who's big in the 70s, I wouldn't have known them at 18. I just mean like, isn't culture kind of always sort of circulating around people in like their 20s to 40s? Like if you get Henry Cavill, which obviously maybe that's too much of a stretch, but I think Gen Z people are going to be like, it's Henry Cavill. It could have been different back then, that's true. But like if you get a TikTok influencer, they're huge with Gen Z because they're on TikTok. It's like they're going to be huge with a very specific audience because everything is so stratified now. Like unless you get Bella Porsche 3 years ago. Like but Zendaya is like a traditional celebrity. It's interesting because I'm in a lot of like marketing meetings or like brainstorming meetings where stuff like this comes up, like we need X Gen Z thing. It's like I feel like all these people are misreading. We all have such a lack of awareness of like of what young people actually think that, you know, they end up just grabbing some random TikToker and being like, we did it. This is their Gen Z thing. And of course, it's just like, it just doesn't fucking work. I guess my argument is catering to age group, like really intentionally catering to age groups, especially when older people are doing it, is not a thing that I've seen done very well in a lot of the businesses that I've worked for. Jeff Keighley. Sammo Hung. You guys could be making up names and I would have no idea. Sydney Sweeney's boobs. Those would be a huge get. I mean, they would be. No comment on the boobs themselves. Computer Band Live and Sleazy Go. I think Kendall would have a way better shot of knowing what's hot with Gen Z than me. AOC. Like if Kendall's asking me, what's a Gen Z gaming person? She's unfortunately probably better off just asking a wall. I will give her the worst advice. But that's why you're here, chat. The Kid Miro. AOC does technically game. I mean, technically we know a bunch of Twitch streamers. I guess I just am like, what counts as a gaming celebrity? Because again, Twitch is like it's like a bunch of, it's like people that have a really big niche. Like they have their own audience. Kenny Omega would be fun. But I don't know if Kendall wants to get an AEW wrestler. Hassan, I don't know if he counts as a gamer. I mean, what there's like Valkyrie and like The Sky's Toast. Couldn't you just get any of the gamer house people? VTubers? Yeah, just get a VTuber. Hi, Sinat. Yeah. How big can you go? Oh, you want celebrities who aren't streamers? I mean, Henry Cavill would be... If you want like an actual celebrity who games, Henry Cavill would be pretty good in that case. I think, Dane Cook. Dane Cook! He's a celebrity. I see him on Twitch. Silent Bob. Jade Raymond. I am kind of a VTuber. I am definitely not what Kendall's looking for. Outside of being my beautiful love, I'm not what Kendall's looking for. Jade Raymond looks nice. Look, it's Jade Raymond. Kendall, get Jade Raymond. She kind of looks like Kate from Lost in this photo. And we're watching that show. Jason Mewes does stream on Twitch, that's true. Okay, let's do another segment. I gotta get out of here soon. So I guess we can do something else. should we talk about another news? Oh yeah, AEW. We got some wrestling fans in chat. Abby Russell. Get Abby in there. Yeah, I don't know how big of a... I guess that's technically more in the streaming or online category. Mila Kunis? Just don't get her husband. Daniel Craig, that'd be fun. Let's do some... We'll count this as sports news. Let's learn about this AEW TV rights deal. It's technically news, meaning I can hit the button. Yeah, man. You're looking for a celebrity to do a thing? I think fame is more of a vibe, actually. So, Kendall, if you need a smooth talker to preach to these kids, let your boy Garf take a swing at it. I might not play games, but I do have a lot of fun. Okay, Garf. You guys like to hang out with another guy some nights? What do you mean? Just asking. If you need a little work done. Okay, Garf. You a wrestling fan? Also, wait, didn't I have a song? Did you ever make that song for me? Didn't I make a whole song for you, Case? Where is it? Where's my beautiful music? Come on. I'm just checking if Case made it. Yeah, that's right. I got access to your computer. You didn't even render out my hot song, Case. How could you do this to me? This is the problem when you work with a producer who's not on the ball. You record a hot track for them, they don't even make it. It's in the queue. On the list of things to do, Garf. Alright, well. Disappointing, but I guess let's talk about this important news. News. Now this isn't the news. There's the news. AEW set to stream on Max following new multi-year deal with Warner Bros. Discovery. I just gotta say, be careful with the suits, man. You know, deal is just another way of saying deal with it. From my experience, they'll take you for everything, man. Well, joke's on them. I don't need nothing. I think this isn't really like a crooked movie or music rights deal. I mean, it could be a crooked deal. I think this is more of like a large-scale corporate deal. Though not as big as some of the WWE numbers people have thrown around. You refuse to get Max? Max actually has a okay library of stuff, because they have like every HBO show, which is a lot of the shows I consider some of the better shows in the last 30 years. So, I don't know, I do have this, so to me, it's kind of good news. But is it a business news? Do we all care so much about business? I care about the heart. Is this good for the heart of these wrestlers? Or is it swelling their heart? Is it making them feel big for a little while, but on the back end, they've just got a big swollen heart? What? I guess let's find out. All Elite Wrestling has officially signed a new multi-year multimedia rights deal with Warner Bros. Discovery. Financial terms of the deal were not disclosed, but according to sources, the deal is valued at upwards of 150 big ol' smackaroonies. Yeah, I would guess that it would more so be from the substances they're using, Mr. Whoopi Boo Boo. I'm talking about the heart health. The love health, man. I don't believe in medicine. What a surprise. I believe the medicine is just your spirit returning to liquid form. Okay, stop making 0 sense. Boss is aware that not all streamers can host on a big stage, but I know one who can. Pepito. Just because Pepito hired you. Kendall, get Case's little dog guy to do it. She's trying to get actual advice here, Garf. Well, I'm just trying to keep the conversation going. Creamy Coins. Get JD Vance. Yeah, he plays Magic, right? Yeah, he's a huge Magic guy, Kendall. And everyone's saying he did so well in that debate. Aren't people saying that? Unfortunately, certainly Republicans are doing a bit of a victory lap after JD Vance, in their opinion, seeming normal. Wow, that's an exciting opinion. JD Vance, normal. Not what I would say. Tim Walz, we're keeping it political. He loves Dreamcast. That's true, he's confirmed to love Dreamcast. We're talking about AEW though right now? Oh yeah, the wrestlers. Anyway, the deal's valued at upwards of 150 million smackaroonies dollars. Smackaballios. Under the new deal, AEW shows Dynamite and Collision will remain on TBS and TNT. But for the first time since its launch, AEW programming will stream live on Max simultaneously for US subscribers and will be available on stream on demand starting in January 2025. Delta Burke. It seems Live and Sleazy is Peak Delta Burke the full name of a person? Maybe. Macabilios. Ooh, that's a great word for money. One of the One Direction guys plays Yu-Gi-Oh. You know what? I'm just gonna Google famous celebrity gamers. We'll take a break from this story. Because maybe this 32 gamers, celebrities that play video games. All right, well, I can see one problem with this story already based on the first selection. He'll be hard to get. Tragically, he will be hard to get. Mila Kunis, already been said. Megan Fox, okay. Okay. Why not? You're going to have to compete with a younger, shorter-haired, white guy with blonde hair. I can compete. It's not a competition when it's just love, man. Rosario Dawson, does that count? Ronda Rousey, really? Eminem? Kendall, get Eminem. Henry Cavill, Ben said. Aisha Tyler, I think somebody might have said that. Nicole Gail Anderson. Olivia Munn, never heard of her. Justin Theroux. Zac Efron, really? What's he play? He likes Halo. Does that count? I feel like if Halo's Jason Sudeikis. Case. Kendall could get Jason Sudeikis. I would respectfully request that Kendall pass on that one. Why? He's America's coach. America's violent drunk, in my opinion, but okay. Will Arnett. Sort of a... Going back to this, Michael Phelps. He's on a game, so he must game. Tito Ortiz. When was this list made? My guess is not super recently. Jerry O'Connell. Dylan Bryan. Snoop Dogg. Well, that's a layup. Just give him some money. He'll show up. Okay, now I'm not sure how Gen Z this is getting. Warren G. Yeah, Seth Rogen. The Game. I mean, it writes itself. Come on, it's a game, man. You know? Yes, I see what you're going for there. Ice-T. Anthony Cumia. He's a fan of EverQuest. I have no idea who that is. I also don't know who that is. Ugh, Taron Killiam. I think this might be a list from like 2009. Why do you say that? Why do you say that? Okay, they have a lot. Jack Blacksher. Justin Bieber. He plays Mario Kart. He's a real gamer. I think they listed any celebrity who's ever played a game. Okay, let me tell you when that was actually from. That's from this year? That's from 2024? Those are 2024's hottest gaming celebrities, man. They did the research. You're just riding their wake, man. Okay, now we're talking. This is a hotter list. Randy Orton. We're back on wrestling. We barely know who some of these people are, so Gen Z isn't going to. Well, they'll probably know who Ariana Grande is. What's she play? Fortnite? Really? Does she? Okay. Why do all of them include Robin Williams? That feels like if you're doing the list nowadays, it's kind of in poor taste. All right, we're getting into the same territory. I think they're just listing. Oh, you can get Musk. Everybody's seen his Elden Ring loadout. He's a real gamer. Even you know about his Elden Ring loadout, Gruff? I'm surprised. Well, hey, just because I travel the highways and byways of this great country, exploring the nation through the power of music, doesn't mean I don't occasionally hear about Elon Musk's Elden Ring character loadout. Zachary Levi. What's he been up to? Yeah, I wonder what Zachary Levi has been up to lately. I bet if you look that up, he's been up to really fun stuff. Okay, they're stealing from the other list. Samuel Jackson, Henry Cavill, okay. Michelle Rodriguez, also on Lost. Yeah, I've seen Lost. You want to talk about Lost? Drake! He's available. I don't know if Drake is available. I don't know if he's taking media requests at the moment. I bet he is. I don't know. It never hurts to ask. I think it might hurt to ask Drake. That might not be the move. Yeah, Perry is also dead. I don't know why these lists... I guess these lists aren't specifically angled at... I want to know which celebrity to ask to be in my media event thing. Zachary Levi is a Trump supporter. Yeah, he recently gave a big... Not a big, but he was doing some like keynote style speech at some Republican event where he's like, Trump will save us. I called the Nerd Squad and asked how to fix the country. And they said, elect Donald Trump. That's a really good Zachary Levi impression. I'll give you that, man. That was good. Thanks, Gruff. Hey, man, I'll call it like I see it. That was spot on. He's been on a downward spiral. I mean, it happens to the best of us, you know? Sometimes, there it is. Sometimes, you know? Oh, I feel like something good right now. Come around a long time, don't seal my Trump friend. But a Trump like my Lord, man, my heart still breaking. Never see no man, don't vote like that, man. How do you come up with these beautiful lyrics? Gruff? Oh, shoot. Gruff, you broke my stream deck with your music. Sorry, everyone. Gruff temporarily broke Pepito's switchboard with that incredible song. So I just have to fix it real quick. Until then, we're stuck on this shot of just me. What kind of streamer can just stay in one shot all day? Woo. Also, we will be going to the streets. I think that will be our last thing of the day, though. One more streets for the day. Garf, what did you do? He can't even respond. Because Pepito's whole switchboard is broken. What a maniac. Alright, will it work? No, is the answer, surprisingly. What is going... What? Okay, we're back. What did I do, man? I don't know, but it was naughty. Sometimes I'm a little naughty. But look, and again, deny that when you feel the music, man. Done broke the stream down with a long gone friend. Wow, no, come around these roads, man, bam, bang again, man. Okay, please stop. Just trying to get the people going. All Elite Wrestling is they signed that deal, and they're honored to announce it. They thank David Zaslav, everybody's favorite, Kathleen Finch, and the whole WBD community, man. It also includes enhanced distribution rights across social media. That's huge. Wait, what does that mean? is better. The rights, they're gonna more of it, more social. What does enhanced social media rights mean? Posts, man, they're gonna do them. For the first time, you can see wrestling stuff on the internet. It's crazy. Furthermore, AEW pay-per-views will be available on Max at a discounted price per event. Oh, okay. That's actually kind of interesting. I wonder when Netflix is going to do this. Because I'm assuming they're rolling out live events to eventually charge fees for them. Which, to be fair, I don't even think is that unreasonable. I think like pay-per-views are enough of an event that kind of returning to a little bit of a pay-per-view model, even though it's not good for consumers, the cheaper it is, the better for us. I can see from a business perspective why it's a little bit inevitable. But, I mean, it'll start discounted and it'll probably get steadily higher as people get used to paying even more to HBO Max. This sucks, man. You know, it's free listening to the wind. Sometimes you hear a tune on the wind, man, because that's all you need. Feel the wind coming around. Don't need no credit card to listen to the sound of the sun and the moon. And the moon does sing to the credit card coming in. No more, man. Come around to these. Go to Mars, and Mars is free. You know? No, Garf. Anyway, Tony Khan and the entire AW team have been incredible partners. They're thrilled to strike this expanded agreement to deliver amazing new AW content stories. We're focused on creating fresh and authentic experiences, blah, blah, blah. They think they did good. $150 million, I wonder how much the overhead of AEW is. Bars like Bob Dylan. Listen, I'll admit it. I was an influence on him. Don't think that lines up. I think it's a little anachronistic. Nah, man, I stopped doing that stuff a long time ago. I'm clean off that chronistics. Let's wrap things up. I was there when Tony Khan first shared his vision for creating a media and live entertainment company, said a guy. And also comes as the news comes as sports rights prices have gone up. So the question is, could they gotten more? How much is Quibi paying? Quibi's gone. Ah, fuck. I signed a deal with them too. They have exclusive rights to stream my 1928 album, Garf in the Field. Why do you have a 1928 album? Copyright. It's only songs from 1928, where the copyright is lapsed. It's called Garf in the Field. Some of them didn't age well. Turns out some of those songs were about Southern stuff. I just thought they were about birds. I'm not from it's a 1928 album in the sense that it's all songs from 1928. Did that do well for you? Well, probably not, because I sold the rights to Quibi. For how much? A handshake and a sandwich, man. That's all it takes for me. Don't tell me, I can't turn the deal for a sandwich, man. What you eating then? I can't swallow $1, can you? I'm eating change every morning, but nothing changes, man. And that's why my cats don't keep calling at the moon with the sun. All right, Garf, I think we've covered this about as well as we can. I mean, we did our best. Should have gotten some money out of Comcast Spectacor. Are they buying? If the price is a handshake and a sandwich, they might try to negotiate you down. Ah, shoot. Well, I'll take like a cookie. Piece of lettuce. Okay, now you're talking. All right, if you can hook up that deal, man, I'll take it. And that's all the time I had to take it today, man. So all you take it easy. Just know that all of us is out here, man. We gonna fall gone, wish you listen when it gotta say goodbye sometimes. But who says goodbye? Not the ocean. And it's fall around. Okay, Garf, enough. That's all that we'll go to the streets. Whew, man, my head hurt for a second there. The ocean does wave, but it only waves hello. But the Mariana Trench burbles goodbye. Okay, let's send it to the streets. And then we'll get out of here for the day. We do also need to talk to a Spartan, which I will do. He'll do our outro. So when we come back here, I'll ask the Spartan to find someone to raid. That'll be our discussion with him. But for now, here's Trip. Yes! Hello everyone, it's your pal, Trippy B. Out here on the streets, just doing me. Woo woo! Let's do it! Let's see who I've got today. Exclamation point Trip is how you feed me your tasty opinions. If you type exclamation point Trip in any message, it'll send it straight to me. And then I can find your opinions out here so easily. Alright, looks like we're already loaded up with 2 fresh opinions for me to talk to out here. Let's see what this guy wants. Oh, really? It's this? Okay, let's see what's up.
I am the park ranger. Yeah? You know?
Yes, I talked to you 2 days ago? Yesterday?
Ooh, you don't have a great sense of time there, Trip. I understand. Time works differently here in the park. That's one of the things I'm running on. Anyway, I'm not running for the senior park ranger position. I am now running in the election for mayor, and I will take Pepito down.
Oh shoot, I need to run another one of those polls, actually.
What? No, I'm announcing my candidacy.
Well, but you have to be nominated. You can't nominate yourself, you need a second. And then that second needs to win against 5 other options.
What?
Yeah, that's how it works.
Why?
I don't know, man. That's how it is. That's how it is, man.
Well, I'm announcing I'm running.
Well, we'll see. We'll see if you get nominated.
All right. Well. Anyway, I'm removing my name from Park Mayor to be Rennerton Mayor. Isn't that huge?
I still submit that the mayor of this park is a guy that looks like Keanu Reeves.
All right, well, excited to work for the people. Excited to park this ranger in the mayor's office of a different city. All right, great stuff. Huge fan, Trip. Love what you do.
What is it I do?
Oh, this. And excited for the people. Okay, thanks. Park ranger, out. I'm not dead.
What? He looks dead. All right, well, let's see. We already have Pepito and September running in the election. So I'll run one for Case because he keeps forgetting. Nominate a mayor. This is for the upcoming Return to Rennerton.
Add options now.
Exclamation point O is how you throw in a Kendall. Uh-oh. Will she be willing? Maybe Case can convince her. If she's nominated, she's got to be on there. Maybe it'll be sort of a first wife situation where Case has to step in if Kendall wins. Ooh, it's a tight race right now. Exclamation point 1 through 5 is how you vote for the options. Trust Fund Tristan making a rare potential appearance. Crumb, Lady Kendall, Jeb, and Lamar Odom. Love to see how Case handles Lamar Odom. But I suspect, I don't know if I need to do any pre-election polling for this one. It looks like Kendall is potentially going to run away with this one. However, it also says Lady Kendall, so maybe Case has a little bit of wiggle room there. Fantastic. Kendall, you've made it to the big stage. Can Case make her record a campaign video? That's the question on everyone's mind. All right, let's see. See if I can find the next guy that wants to talk to me. All right. Oh, I see a creature approaching me quickly. Let me see if I can stop him getting ready to talk to me. Excuse me, creature, do you want to talk? You there? Yes, you. Huh? Yes, I'm Trip Radstein. How are you doing this day? Any thoughts on the latest news? Maybe the election or TV rights deals for wrestling companies? Greetings, Trip. I'm actually a real Bigfoot. You're not a llama? Well, I'm a real Bigfoot, but I shaved myself down completely so I could pass in public. You might have missed a spot. No, I shaved completely so I could pass in public. Okay, but honestly, it's a huge burden. All I wanted was to be a lounge and street singer. But the constant scent of Nair is putting off the crowds. Oh my, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, what should I do? What should I do, Trip? Voice is changing. Trip, what should I do? I'll grow back and make a part of the act? I don't know. Bigfoot. I feel like you could, honestly, get away with being a hairy lounge singer. That sounds kind of like a unique act. Oh, really? You want to hear my act? Do you believe in me, Trip? I'm just a shaved Bigfoot. Well, sure. Why don't you sing me Fly Me to the Moon? Fly me to the moon. Hey, don't take my stuff. All right, we got a request for Fly Me to the Moon.
The moon! The motherfucking moon! It's alright, fly! To the moon, to the moon, fly me to the motherfucking moon!
What do you think? What do you think? I think you might have upset Kendall. What? Why? Sorry, I think Kendall was on the streets and maybe you're being a little too loud. What do you mean? I was doing sonorous lounge singing. It's not too late. We have one more nomination coming in. So you can nominate Bigfoot. Shaved Bigfoot? I'm a shaved Bigfoot. Okay, well, best of luck. I think you look great. It's a unique spin. Maybe don't call it lounge singing. Oh, call it Bigfoot. Hairless Bigfoot Fun Time Jamboree. Sure, give that a shot. I will! You've inspired me, Trip! I love you!
I love
you! Wow, it's even better than a fan. It's a labor. Okay. Who else we got today? Yes. What the heck? Sorry, just seeing some strange ones walk by me today. Yes, you there. Oh boy. Okay, I'm Trippy Bead. Would you like to talk to me? I guess.
Hey, Trip. I'm lost. Can you tell me the quickest way to get to the island? We have to go back.
Which island?
The island.
Well, sort of been unclear which city I'm in for a long time, but Ellis Island is the one with the big statue.
Thanks, Trip. I'll make a quick trip back. We have to go back.
Who's we?
You'll see.
I'm
also running for park mayor.
Okay, well, then I'll wait for the campaign sign. Thank you very much.
All right, keep an eye out for that. Bye-bye.
All right. Sometimes sort of disturbing and nightmarish creatures come out to taunt me, but I'm used to it. So they're not gonna throw me off. Okay, you there. Oh, one of these little guys is coming at me again. Yes, little friend, you want to talk to me? I'm Trippy B. It's actually hard to tell what you're saying.
Hamtaro. Hamtaro knows who's popular for Gen Z. There was a question earlier. I'm here to help. I know who's popular with Gen Z.
Okay.
Zatch Bell.
Everybody always brings up Zatch Bell on this stream. Zatch Bell is not popular with Gen Z.
No, Zatch Bell. Get Zatch Bell for anything that you need Gen Z related, please.
Is that a request or advice?
Both. I don't see enough of Zatch Bell on my TV anymore. When I'm Gen Z, I only live for 2 years.
Is that true?
Yep, my heart beats so fast that I die within 2 years. So nobody gets younger than a hamster.
That might be even that's a low life expectancy, I think, even for a hamster.
What? Uh-huh.
The kids are crazy for Zatch Bell. I just feel like that can't be true.
It's true. We also like, the detective one, where he's a young kid, but he used to be big.
Well, that's more of a classic anime. I think that's better known than Zatch Bell. Detective Conan?
Maybe.
How do you Gen Z know it if you don't even remember what you're referencing? You're referencing Detective Conan.
Anyway, get that one or Zatch Bell. That's my advice, because I know it's good. Oh, God, my life is almost over. Oh, geez, today is my 2nd birthday.
What now? And this is how you're spending it?
Well,
Just breathe. I think you might make it past 2.
No chance. I gotta go die in your bush.
Don't die in my bush.
I need a safe place to expire trip, please. You're really gonna deny my last request? I just need a safe place to die. After 2 years of life, watching all of Zatch Bell and 3 episodes of Detective Conan, you're gonna put this brutal end to my life, making me die on the cold streets?
Alright, I guess I can just clean up after you do. I'm sorry that this is how it ends for you.
Okay, great. I'm gonna just go get my stuff. Do you have a parking spot? I have a car. And I'm gonna need a place for my workout bike.
Excuse me?
I just need a spot. I have a workout bike.
You don't have a hamster wheel?
No, I got a full bike. So I'll need some room for that. In my car. And I have a blow-up pool, so I'll be moving that in as well.
Well, how long is it going to take you to die?
I'm sure it'll happen right away. I feel bad.
Am I about to have to live with this fucking hamster?
No, I'm gonna die with you. It's beautiful. Thank you for everything, Trip. I'm a huge fan. And you already said yes, so see you tonight.
I don't want a roommate! What? He looked like he was about to die. Alright. Let's see who else is out here. Who else has an opinion for me? Alright. What the hell am I looking at? Okay, you there. You've got a thought for me? I'm Trippy B.
I'm AEW star Rip Blazer. I'm here from the future to prevent the world from the pizza apocalypse and to have 5-star quality matches.
Sorry.
Excuse me, sorry, I'm having trouble tracking your mouth.
Well, look, my question to you is, will you tag team with me to take down Rob Alvey and Keanu Reeves for control of the park's pizza oven?
No.
All right, thanks.
Something happened to Rip. Well, at least he was polite. He took it really well. I just didn't know what to say other than no. I just don't feel like I could run a park with a gyrating pizza. Alright, well. What the heck? Something's approaching. You there? Yeah, you there. What's your deal? I'm Trippy B. Do you want to talk to me? I kind of see you back there. Psst. Psst. Hey, Trip. Psst. Hey. Hey, Trip. What's going on? What's your deal? Psst. I'm Bob the Bush. I've been watching you with your bush. Listen. I saw you micturate upon your bush. Oh, you make me wet, Trip. Whoa, what? Hey, Trip, man, shh. Make me wet like your bush. I'm a bush. You're a guy. You're definitely a guy. I can see you pretty clearly behind your camouflage, but I think you camouflaged the bush instead of yourself. No, man. I'm a bush. So, have sex with me. I don't fuck my bush. I sleep in my bush. Yeah, it's a little erotic. There's a slight element of eroticism to it, but I don't go all the way with my bush. I saw you make it wet, man. Come on. No, you're referring to me just straight up pissing. I'm older. I don't have good control of my bladder sometimes, and I shamefully urinated all over my bush one night while drunk on pond water. And I guess you saw that? Oh, that's what that was. Is that a fetish too? No, that one wasn't sensual for me. That was a rough night. I saw things. There's chemicals in that pond water that'll send you on spiritual journeys no man is ready to see. And I've seen some stuff. Okay, well, I'll be in the park because I'm a bush too, so. If you need to pee on a different bush, I'm one of them. I think I saw my doctor in the park, my park doctor. And I got my bladder stuff sorted out, so I don't think that'll be a problem. Okay. Excuse me. This is looking weird today. Yes, you there. Young man. Wait, no, that one's too. You know what? This one's too unsettling. Yes, you there. Do you want to talk to me? I'm Trippy B. Tony Khan here! Whoa, what? You're Tony Khan? Oh, I'm Tony Khan! You are? Well, I'm sorry, I'm fearing for my life! I'm scared about all these big muscle guys! Oh, jeez, did you hear? We've got a lot of exciting things planned for tonight. Cincinnati! Came out to thank you for being here. We're not in Cincinnati. Oh, God, I got it wrong. Please don't beat me up. I'm scared. Oh my God, are you threatening me? Whoa, I'm just standing here. Oh, whoa. Do you want to work here? What? $3 million? Would you like $3 million to work here? I'm not threatening you. I'll give you anything. Please, I see something in you. Come work for me. $3 million? Wait, what? Yeah, come on, please. I just see something in you. I need to have you. Come on, please. You want to work for me? For $3 million? I'll need more details, but sure. All right, I'm announcing you. Congratulations, park guy. You are all elite. Okay, great. Oh, no, never mind. I regret to inform you that I got a really aggressive energy from the guy in the park, and even though I understand, well, I want to give the fans what they want to see, today I have to announce I had to let guy in the park go. What did I do? Whoa, relax. Okay. I've just been standing here the whole time. I gotta go. Oh, you'll be hearing from my lawyers. No comment. Damn it, I guess I just lost $3 million? Yeah, cry me a river. I'll cry me a river in my bush, but I'm afraid if I get it wet, that guy will show up. Well, that's all the time we have. Stop these opinions for the day, I guess. Thanks for hanging out with me. I am, in fact, Trippy B. I seem to have talked myself out of a lucrative $3 million contract, and there might be a dead hamster in my bush, but that's not gonna stop me from bringing you the news that really matters, which is people saying whatever in the streets for a couple minutes. I'll never stop. I'm Trip Bradstein. Bye-bye. Okay. I think that'll do it for today. We do have to talk to a Wololo Roman Legionnaire, courtesy of Gunshade the First request yesterday, which I never got to. But, Pepito, I guess let's just let him take us out of here for the day. Does that work for you?
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm the king of... I just won the election for king, and now all of the gold is mine to eat.
Well, it hasn't happened yet. Oh, that reminds me. Thank you for reminding me. Let's do one more. It's our fourth election. The last spot in this Renderton election will go to Shamrock O'Johnson, who is the current mayor. But nominate a mayor. This is the last one for the fourth slot.
Add options now.
We got Jeb and Wood Dad. Wow, a VP mayor. A mayor and his VP, Crumb, Munch, Hype Train, and Shaved Bigfoot Fun Time Jamboree, who they just met in the park. The Shaved Bigfoot from the park is the fifth option there. Who will do it? This is a close one. Oh my god, this one's close. Wait, that's the wrong music. Oh well, whatever, it'll work. My god, will it be Hype Train? Will it be Crumb? Could the Shaved Bigfoot mount a sudden comeback? Oh, it's tight. It could even be Munch. It could be Jeb and Wood Dad. Shaved Bigfoot is way behind. Oh, Hype Train is squeaking, and it looks like Hype Train has done it. That means our official roster of mayoral candidates for the upcoming Redderton election are... Unless Microphone 900 has something to say about it.
Listen up, Jack. Microphone 0900, Just Mama Jam, 500 shiny, tasty coins. And I've been dying to say this before I leave office. I'm appointing Pepito as the facility to replace Fort Knox and safeguard our great nation's gold.
Oh my god, you did it again, Pepito.
Listen, I don't fail upwards. I just eat up anything. I eat up. And today I ate up all the gold. And I'm glad that it was recognized by the suit guy with the fun voice.
You really did it. Anyway, you can vote for Pepito. I'm guessing probably next Sunday? Not this Sunday, but the Sunday after. Either that or I'll probably try to do it on like a Friday. I might try it. Maybe I'll do it as a weekend stream, either on a Saturday or Sunday. But at some point next week, I'll let you know when, we're going to do our Renderton stream where you can vote for Pepito. September. I'm remembering. Am I going to have to check the VOD? Who on the third spot? Oh, I know that Kendall or Lady Kendall. And then the Hype Train. The Hype Train.
Okay, one of those just happened. Is your brain good? Is your brain good?
Well, do you remember who you're running against?
No, I'm a dog. But you're supposed to be a human?
Debatably. All right, send us out of here for the day. Wololo Praetorian Guard. Joining us is the Wololo Praetorian Guard to figure out who we're raiding.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm still getting him.
Darn it, Pepito. I thought he was ready to go. Sorry, now joining us for sure. It's the Wololo Praetorian Guard.
Yes, it's me. Wolololololololo. Have you played Age of Empires, Case?
I have played Age of Empires.
Yes! Very good, boy. You passed the first test. But have you played Age of Empires The most recent one?
Do you know what the most recent one is?
Whoa, that was not the question.
I haven't played in a while.
Failure, boy, you're not ready. And that's why I will be raiding today. Let's find out who we're raiding. Yes. Who's on? Ooh. Spinachi. We haven't raided Spinachi in a while. Let's send you Spinachi's way. Woo! Roman, that's what I do. Legion coming through. Legion in the troop. Yeah. Praetorian. Leaving the haters snoring?
Well, Rap wasn't around when you were supposed to be alive. Kendall, did you find out which celebrity you want? We're gonna give them a list of celebrities, Praetorian Guard.
Very good. Beat my wife. Wait, beat my wife. My wife's phone is here.
Her phone case is here.
My beautiful wife. Happy life. Woo!
It's in the front. I'll go get it for you. We're raiding right now. So we're basically done.
Oh, you're ready. You're going. I'm going. My mini. Great.
It's only 4. Sorry. Look, it's Cardi. We only have a couple seconds left. You're pitched down.
You have anything you want to say?
Pitch down.
Yeah, your voice is way pitched down.
And that's gum.
And that is gum. And with that, we're gone. Say hi to Spinachi for us. Very good. Bye-bye.